So, here we go. The Book of Erotic Fantasy has a couple of new classes. There's the Imagist, the Kandala, and the Tantrist. But I've got to get you on some of these prestige classes, including
Some of these fucking.
the Divine Celibate, the Dominator, the Fey Enticer, the Harem Protector, the Knotbinder of Calatus,
I don't like that one.
the Metaphysical Spell Shaper, the Pierced Mystic, the Rake, the Sacred Prostitute, and the Voyeuristic Seer. I need to find.
Shit.
I need to find the fucking. They have
I would like to
rules.
be a pierced mystic.
They have rules for how long you can last in sex. Oh Jesus Christ! Sustaining sex requires a Constitution check. Sex between creatures of different size gets more challenging the bigger a difference between partners is, just like in real life.
If you roll too low, you come immediately.
For example, a pixie, a 2.5-foot small fae, and a mature storm giant, a 21-foot tall giant, attempting to have sex will suffer a -12 penalty due to being 3 size categories apart.
That's racist.
Hey, buddy.
Now, I would
It's
stipulate
indeed
that
racist.
even two creatures of the same size, provided if they're of like a large or huge size category, even that can be difficult.
Yeah.
I need
What
to-
what if it's a really like floppy vagina pixie and a super tiny baby dick giant?
Yeah,
Okay.
what if I got a micro peen,
Okay,
Tyler?
but like, it's not even about like penis size. Then it's about not crushing your partner to death.
So,
No, that's all. That's just position. Like you just got to That's logistics. Like that's.
yeah, it's in the
I still don't see a problem.
He
That's
has
in
to
the-
do the thing where he smacks her in the face with his
It's-
dong, and he just crushes.
it like goes to the Mortal Kombat like X-ray camera, like. Okay, so I found what I was actually looking for. The book that I was thinking of was not the Book of Erotic Fantasy. It was Nymphology, which is obviously an unlicensed 3.5 supplement. The best part
It is? I couldn't tell, dude.
So the best part
Yeah,
is the new.
that sounds like 4th edition bullshit to me.
So listen, the best part is the new spells that you can get.
Is this the best part?
So there's Bakidoir's Ultimate Lubrication, Alter Breasts,
That's a good one. Yeah.
Change Orientation, which is problematic.
Yeah, why
I
can't
think
you
it's
just do that
actually less
yourself?
problematic than it
Hey,
used
man.
to be.
That's
That's
it's
just
not
your-
it's not it's not a choice. You're born that way.
Oh my god.
Clothes to chocolate, cream, or oil.
Clothes to chocolate sounds disgusting.
I'm for it. I'm for it.
Dirk's impressive tool.
The idea that Isaac uses it not to like for anything sexy, he just wants a lot of chocolate.
he just uses it to remove armor from enemies.
No,
There's
he just wants chocolate.
there's
Here's
this.
the thing: we burgle a laundromat, cast a spell, profit.
It's like how any wizard with prestidigitation could just have a laundromat in the fantasy world open and live like that for the rest of their lives, totally taken care of. So then there's hypnotic rump. Hypnotic rump. Locate clitoris.
Well,
You
I
have to
mean,
have a
that's
spell
that's
for
probably
that?
a pretty high level spell to be fair. Like,
Look,
You can't just like figure that
Right.
one out eventually.
This is how you know this book was written
mean,
by virgins.
Emily, you have to understand. Emily, you have to understand that, like, yeah, you can totally just figure it out. But if they fail the dexterity save, the spell is there for them.
it,
yeah.
it has to be a fucking cantrip.
There's Morning Wood, which does exactly what you think it would. There's
Again, you need a spell?
there's Onestrom's personal fluidic enhancer.
Oh no!
Spoo-
Fluidic enhancer.
spooge production that would make a titan
okay, hold
proud.
on. Which fluids are we enhancing?
That I think that's up to you. We are
There's endless possibilities.
we are halfway through, so please stick
Dealer's
with me for a
choice,
little bit.
mucus.
I need you guys to stick with me here. So we move on to Night Visitor. Target gets a visit in the night. They won't get any benefits from sleeping. Requires a feather and a piece of cheese for some reason.
Well, you
sometimes-
see, you make a little like fishing pole using the feather and the piece of cheese.
I'm just saying, sometimes the night visitor helps you sleep better.
um, we have a prismatic chastity belt, which enchants a belt so that any would-be assailant of the nether planes suffers fire, acid, lightning, and poison damage, is turned to stone, and teleported to another plane.
All right, so your whole campaign is just everybody in your party has one of those locked on them, and they want to bone so bad, and so the whole campaign is the big bad evil guy actually just has the key.
And all the encounters are just creatures trying to have sex with you.
And so, okay, but then we're getting into fatal territory. This is a spell that tells me that this book was written in Britain because there's protection from mingers. And although it sounds like
What is that?
it sounds like a racial slur, doesn't it? But a minger is a derogatory term for an unpleasant or unattractive person. So it literally protects you from ugly people.
I'll get off this spot.
Then we go on to my personal favorite spell of the lot, the Ray of Nipple Hardening.
That's good. That's
You
I'm
need a
cool
ray
with
for
that.
Just an ice cube.
Hey, sometimes sometimes it's harder than you think. Well, in some cases, not harder than you think.
That
but-
would be the problem.
Words.
There's Vinegar Stokes, gives the target the sensation of being stuck edging right before orgasm. Okay.
What?
It's the Omega Nut.
Why is it vinegar like?
I don't know.
Just is vinegar like?
I don't know.
The phrasing
Huh.
is confusing, yes.
I understand the spell, but the name is, especially since the rest of them are pretty on the point.
Right. Summon Sex Partner. That one's pretty on the nose. And then a really good one to top off the list of spells. Power Ward Orgasm.
Which
Again.
is actually a potentially very powerful spell, because if that happens randomly when you're out and about town, debilitating.
No,
Weird.
But also,
no
Concerning.
save.
but also, it could be good for you because you could just use powered orgasm to induce post nut clarity.
To give yourself
So it's
advantage
actually
on wisdom saves.
So it's actually it's you.
And the verbal component, specifically, you not only have to say the verbal component, in the game, but also IRL. You have to shout it as loud as you can.
You just say nut.
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 Any
Just-
witnesses in the direct vicinity suffer psychic damage.
So here it is. No save. Stuns the creature between 1d6 to 3d6
Nope.
rounds, depending on constitution. There's some skills.
I think my power word would be in the Forrest Gump voice, going, "I'm coming."
Oh,
God.
Power
And this
word.
is the week we get canceled.
Yeah, really. Power word Jedi.
Oof.
Janae.
Power
pr-
word
No.
running.
Okay, so new prestige classes. Agony Mage. Exactly what it sounds like. The Mystic Pimp. Which would have been a great alternate name to Discomancer now that I think about it. The Seducer and the Peeping Scryer. There's also items such as the Pop-Up Pork Sword, the Cock Rings, the Bag of Fondling, the Carved Monkey of Spanking, the Magic Chastity
You
Belt.
spank the monkey, or does the monkey spank you?
The Carved
Yes.
Monkey of Spanking is a statue that comes to life, and spanking it renders the user immune to sex effects for 24 hours.
Damn.
Now you can't come.
Dan's Instant Whorehouse, which is incredible.
Okay.
The Jockstrap of Impressive Lunchbox.
Lunchbox.
I know, right? I think
sorry?
it's like a vagina joke in British or whatever. And
In
Sure.
British.
And lastly, new creatures including Colossal Gay Owl, the One-Eyed Trouser Snake, the Siren Flower, and of course,
Okay.
the Creamy Ooze.
When you said colossal gay owl, for a second I was very concerned that you were about to say colostomy bag. And I'm like, I don't want to go there.
The
Oh.
animated colostomy bag. It's a mimic, actually.
Yeah,
Power word
no
butt
thank
stuff.
you.
Power word butt stuff.
Go on. Oh my god!
The most upsetting thing to me about this entire little
A real
module.
shitty situation.
Also,
Oh
I
no!
imagine that
Every single thing in this module is something that you can just do without magic already quite easily.
Also, I imagine there needs to
Well,
be like
some
a
people
companion
don't do the
spell,
whole coming thing very
counterspell, that's
easily,
just
but-
called safety word.
Shut up, Brandon. I thought you were gonna go for the obvious come-ter smell or spell. Oh no.
Smell.
Oh no.
Don't.
Oh no.
Tyler, you're being real
no.
Brandon right now. What the hell's wrong with you?
Oh god. I'm just thinking of power word prostate exam.
Or
It would be an
G-spot.
efficient way, but also rip to anybody whose sexual awakening was a prostate exam.
Oh no.
If
If
What's
you
the...
had to wait for
Right.
your prostate exam to have a sexual awakening,
Some people have it late in life.
Yeah.
in your
Some people
40s?
have.
Yeah.
Some people have early prostate exams.
cough cough.
I think-
someone I don't know. I mean, whatever. Power...
Sometimes you.
Oh jeez. Power word cock and ball torture.
CBT.
Nothing is ever going to be funnier to me than cock and ball torture and cognitive behavioral therapy sharing the same acronym. My favorite mashup with the two is cognitive behavior torture. That's what it feels like.
Cognitive ball torture. It only feels like your balls are being tortured. Alright.
Okay, but like when somebody's just like threatening you with a kick, but they're never gonna quite follow through with it, but they never
just
let up.
They just keep reaching back and then lining it back up. It's like the guy going for a golf putt.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Instead of Eldritch Blast, it's ball itch blast.
Oh, it's flat. You just reach out and scratch your balls and you're like,
Ballish Blast sounds like a Donkey Kong level.
It also sounds like Baja Blast.
oh no, I don't even
Which
drink
is
Baja Blast, and I
ironic
don't want to
because
think about
Taco
that.
Bell. Yeah, it's ironic because Taco Bell probably dipped their balls in your drink.
I mean,
Not my Taco Bell. My Taco Bell loves me.
do they?
I miss
All right,
their
keep
Taco
telling
Bell.
yourself that.
We had a great Taco Bell in Moorhead. Minot's is complete shit.
I still can't believe you went to a school called Moorhead.
Moorhead,
dude.
yeah, really.
I know you memed it, but come on, dude. Like,
Yeah, this is
I mean, they literally sold we made a shit ton of revenue at the bookstore by selling I Heart Moorhead and just breaking up More in Head on the shirts.
This is yeah. I went to Foot Fetish U.
Look, some people are unfortunately named, okay?
I mean, BYU is a place too. So
Yeah, my favorite cheer at any athletic event is, what do we want? Moorhead. When do we want it? Right now.
Legend.
yeah.
That is legendary.
One of my best friends in college was a trombone player, and
I'm sorry.
yeah, I know,
Fuck
right?
you.
He told me about the professor at USC who he really liked. And apparently the trombone professor at USC was very into college football. He was a huge Gamecocks fan, and so he would post messages on Facebook the day of the game, consistently. And one game they were just it was a super close game, and so he posted a status that said, "A game of inches, go Cox."
Oh.
Very unironically.
Ooh.
Not good.
Yeah, that's rough.
The college my sister went to, they had to actually send out a notice to stop doing certain cheers that had curse words in it, because whenever they were streaming the things to ESPN, they were getting in trouble.
Yeah.
And you know what that made them do?
Do it
They
more.
did exclusively
louder?
those
Yeah.
cheers.
It's like whenever they told Alex De La Rocha of Rage Against the Machine not to say "fuck you, I will do what you tell me" on BBC, And so,
Yeah, it's like
almost
that
like-
would you
Would
believe?
you believe
what
that?
machine are they raging
No,
against
no,
now?
I mean, like, fucking, why don't you just be like, hey, man, instead of playing, like, maybe we put, like, some Bulls on Parade or something. I mean, people don't listen to the words super hard to Bulls on Parade, then it won't be a problem. But no. They're like, yeah, no, you gotta play this one, man. It fucking... like, what did you think was going to happen?
The director of bands at Ohio University, his last name is Suk, S-U-K.
Okay.
Yep.
His first name is Richard.
Oh.
Yep. You can see where that is. Yep.
So there's a whole list of people that have been released from the music program for making one joke.
Oh,
I
God.
mean, it's right friggin' there.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
cannot pretend that it's not there. Like, I understand you don't want... I understand this
Damn
is
right
your
you can't
name.
say it's not there.
God.
It's
I
easy
know...
wrong.
I know that it's your name, and, like, you know, it's more to you than just a joke, but you have to have the cognitive, like, understanding that it's
Yeah.
hilarious. It's like, okay, and, like, I don't know how to say this without sounding like fucking, alright. There are people, there are Vietnamese people who have the name fuck, and that's objectively hilarious. It is a completely valid 100% normal name to them. And that is, like, you know, not at all something that should be, like, you know, get them dogged on or anything, or, like, put them at a disadvantage in this country. But at the same time, my man's name is Fuck, and I'm expected to just hear that and just be like, yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna laugh at this or, like, think
if
about
your
it.
name can be an Austin Powers joke, I reserve the right to laugh at it.
Right.
But the best thing is that you can never get in trouble for cursing if you have a kid named Fuck in your school, because they're gonna be like, you're cursing, and I'm like, I'm talking about my good buddy Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Who likes to fuck? Oh, damn it.
Because it's like it's really messed up that a lot of them are like, you know, what's
Would you
your
say it's really fucked up?
Shut up.
All right, cancel speedrun. No, but like it's really screwed up that a lot of them have like, you know, this experience where they're like, what's your English name? What's your American name? Can I call you George? Or whatever. I'm like, that's kind of screwed
Nah,
up. You know
if
what I
my
mean?
if my buddy's name is Fuck, I'm definitely calling him Fuck
Oh,
exactly.
every chance
Okay.
I get.
Oh, so speaking of that story, we had a foreign exchange student who was from Germany, but he was born in Taiwan, and he still had his Taiwanese name and everything.
Right.
And so he came in and introduced himself, and they're like, "Oh, well, what's your name? Tell us a little bit about yourself." He's like, "My name is Hong Dong," and they're like, "Well, what's your American name?" He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Hong Dang."
Fuck yeah! What a fucking Chad! Oh my god, his American name is Chad.
Chad
Yeah.
Thundercock McGee.
That's him.
There was a
He's
kid
here.
who went to our school who was from South Korea, and he took an English name because he wanted to. But then when we learned his real name, we were all like, why didn't you go with that? Because his name is Young Bum, which is just amazing, and I love it. But he was like, nah, I'm David. And I'm like, okay, David.
Dude, we have a guy at our post office. He doesn't work for it, but he's a customer. His name is Hung Fam, and I'm just like,
Oh fuck
I'm
yeah!
Hung Fam.
Oh god, it's like that
Some people
joke.
have the best names.
It's like that joke in fucking Wayne's World where they're like at a Chinese restaurant and he orders the cream of some young guy. Oh god! All right.
Man.
We knew a guy named Way Mean, and we used to be like, no, he's not mean, dude. He's really nice. I don't know why people call him that.
My dad worked with a
He
guy.
thought it was the best joke ever because he was blind, and he was probably the smartest person I've ever met because he was also like an insane pianist, and just like when he came to America, they went to go pick him up, and they said he had like memorized the entire room that they had put him in to wait for him. So he was just like running around like a crazy person. Like,
Oh god.
just to intimidate people. Gotta get
it's
the
like
upper
It's
hand.
a power
That's
move.
right. My dad worked
yeah,
with a
and
guy
Walton.
My dad worked with a Laotian guy whose full name, I'll never forget it, is Christmas Zunfun Fak Day. So they called him Mr. Chris, but like his name is Christmas, and this apparently caused no shortage of confusion. Apparently, whenever he would like go to shop at retail stores, especially during the Christmas season, he'd like tell them his name for like accounts or whatever, and they'd be like, "Sir, please stop fucking around. What's your name?" Like, no, that's just my name. Oh God. All right, do we want to start D&D?
Sure. Anybody know anybody else with any cool names?
Biba is actually my my Neverwinter name. It's oh God. No, you're not, Josh. You're gonna do it later.
We had another one too. It was same year, same and another foreign exchange student who was actually from Taiwan. So Hung Dang and Jimmy, like they got along good, but Jimmy got deported for getting caught with child pornography. So
Holy
that's
shit!
But,
whoa!
But
whoa!
Anyway, school was messed up.
God!
Every time Isaac tells me about the schools he went to, it just makes me really wonder what like the school system is. What is it?
But the whole day the other day, I was just
the problem is he didn't really have much internet access in Taiwan, so he got the internet here, and he didn't understand like you can just browse that shit. You don't have to save porn.
So he saved a lot of shit to his computer and.
Yep.
I mean, you shouldn't be looking at that anyway.
You shouldn't be looking at child porn anyway. But if you're gonna do it, like, you don't need to save it.
I don't want to even say that.
You shouldn't be you're bad and need to go now.
I was gonna say you shouldn't. I don't even want to say that. Can we just say you shouldn't be looking at child porn?
Yeah. No. That's definitely the root of the problem. Is like child pornography is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm glad we can agree on that in this stream.
We got one, guys. There it is. The one thing.
If we don't all agree on that, I'm gonna have to take a moment and just
That's when we disband.
leave.
Yeah.
No, yeah. The end of Candlestick, as we know it, is whenever someone's like, pedophiles are okay.
As a female human, I've experienced underage inappropriateness in my life, and I prefer to not have that.
Valid.
But Jimmy did. His name is like Po Shang or something.
I was waiting for it to be like some kind of awful fucking stereotype.
No, it's just like Po Shang. But he said, well, what Po Shang, and they're like, well, do you? Yeah, and this is after Hung Dang had already given his. They're like, and you could see the cowering in the teacher when he asked. He's like, do you have an American name? And somehow, lost in translation, he goes, Jimmy. And we're like, oh my God.
Jeez.
And we had to explain to him that it's Ginny, not Jimmy. And he's like, yeah, it still works.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd just be like, yeah, I will love to hear all the little white kids just flail around to pronounce my name in vain. I would get off on that like super hard. It would be great.
Don't do that around the kids.
Yeah. Well, no, if you're getting off as a kid, is it as bad?
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to go there.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to play Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. Haha, my plan. I killed it. Now we got to play D&D.
Oh, fuck. I love you
So
guys.
Anyway, last time we met, y'all got a bunch of quests after doing a really neat dungeon.
It was a cool little dungeon.
I slapped a child.
Yeah, you did.
Repeatedly. And I was completely justified. At least I feel like I was.
Yeah, like, you know, with gnomes and whatnot, like, the line between child and adult is kind of, like, vague.
No. And, I mean, y'all were on your A game. Between WWE Superstar, Josh, and the Emotion Fairy, it was a good time.
Oh, God. So, if I recall correctly, we ended on us yanking all the stuff off the notice board again, and what was
and then going back to your
Right.
And then going back to your end to hunker down.
You're in.
Ha ha ha.
Hey.
So let me think. There was the escort one. There was the, not the escort, but the well, no, there was an escort. Then there was the supply delivery to the lumber camp, and what was the third one?
Third one was go to Butterskull Ranch and see if dude is alive.
18 naked cowboys at Butterskull Ranch.
I think.
I mean,
Let me
after
double
our
check.
thing, we could implement that.
Yeah, it says orcs have attacked Butterskull Ranch. Travel there, assess the damage, help any way you can. The sheriff will reward you. If he's dead, then I will.
Let me think. Renato will, with all of his companions gathered, lay out all the jobs selected, and he's like, well, if, I believe we should, try to come to a consensus about this. But if I may state my personal opinion, it seems that this ranch business is the most pressing. If the orc attack is recent, then they need help immediately, yes?
Okay.
Bradulus, what about you?
Cradulus just looks at them and goes, well, we're gonna do them all anyway, so what order it is, it doesn't really matter to me.
I don't believe that is quite true, but... Alright, very well. Then Butterskull Ranch it is. Hopefully we can find this poor man in one piece.
Cradulus goes, I do love ranch.
God damn it.
Ranch dressing exists in this world.
Just now.
I believe that ranch dressing is not a recent invention.
I don't know when ranch dressing was invented, Tyler.
Oh, well, I'm gonna fucking find
History
out.
check to find out.
Yeah, really.
That's the point of today's adventure.
Ranch dressing history.
Yep.
It's an American salad dressing, so it has to be at least... So it was invented in the early 1950s.
Would you say
Food
that
is
this
new.
ranch we're going to is hidden in a valley?
Fuck off.
Alright. Go ahead, Isaac. I'm so sorry about my colleague here.
No, you're fine. I was just saying if you give me like 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Well, in that
Because
case...
I prepped this last week and I
Quick
haven't had a
5
chance
minutes
to
time.
revisit it.
That's
so
fine.
it's not bad. I just looking at.
He's gotta figure out. He's gotta find the valley he hid the ranch in.
Brandon, do you
Yep.
have some condiment jokes to throw into the mix here, buddy?
You know, I typically relish your humor, but
Fuck you, man.
and I'm feeling pretty sauerkraut.
God,
All
I
right,
hate
I
sauerkraut.
think I'm good.
Fine.
And then my mother force-fed me 17 pounds of sauerkraut.
Okay. So as you can see, make sure you're actually on the same page I'm on. I think you are. Yeah. As you can see, it is. Oh, what did I do?
What did you
Oh,
do?
well. That
He
is over
deleted
here.
all of it.
Well, I tried to do the grab so I could move the map, and I definitely just started picking shit up and moving it.
God damn it! Every time.
So,
But so yeah, you follow. Well, I mean, I guess you could. It's up to you. Okay, you could follow the Tribord Trail, or I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could cut through the mountains. But
I feel like that's just gonna waste us more time than it'll save us, and we don't. None of us are particularly nature babies, except for Biba. But I don't know if Biba's nature baby status qualifies her to
okay.
guide us through mountains.
sorry, they're hills, but they're big hills.
Right.
These are mountains. These are hills, but they aren't like.
They're
They're not North Dakota hills. They're Appalachian hills.
right. Where are the targets of the other? I see the loggers camp up here, and what was the third one? Where did that go to?
Chug. Let me. I thought I moved it. I
hate
mean,
you,
not
Josh.
moved it.
I see
But
what
it's
you
all-
did.
Oh, it's this Mountain Toes
What,
quest
the
right
cat?
here.
Okay.
That's the escort mission with Don John.
So, I mean, if that's the case, then I suppose, yeah. If we take the time to bring the escort to the gold mine, and then just proceed to Butterskull Ranch, I imagine that would save time, right? So,
Why is it named Butterskull Ranch?
You know, they're not gonna call it like, you know, fucking welcome to Iron Forge Ranch or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, you know, Butterskull, I don't know.
What do skulls
No.
have to do with butter?
I mean, you could easily ask anybody in town. It's an export thing.
Ah. Yeah, sure, why not? Renato's gonna, like, pull a rando aside, and, like, pass him a silver for their troubles and be like, excuse me, friend, I'm just curious about the local lord of the place. This Butterskull Ranch, it's a very peculiar name, no?
Well, yes, it's actually fun. Let me just double check to make sure, because Isaac is a piece of shit.
You know, you're
Because
our
they make
piece
the
of
butter
shit.
in the skulls.
It's literally that. They sculpt, take a big hunk of butter, and they sculpt it into a human skull as a novelty.
Huh.
Oh, well, that's like little artisanal butter sculptures. I know about those.
That is simultaneously very cute and very morbid at the same time. I'm intrigued. Well, that's all I needed to know. Thank you very much for your time, friend.
I know about butter turkeys.
You know about butter turkeys, Biba? You've encountered butter turkeys in your time?
Yeah, butter shaped like a turkey.
He says you better believe it.
So, yeah, I say we take our escort to the mine and we just keep going. Like, maybe double back to the Tribor Trail, but then we keep going to Butterskull Ranch. That seems like the most logical thing to do. Honestly, we would probably be, like, putting it at risk if we took the supply wagon with us, for longer than we needed to. I know we don't really do, like, you know, the exploration pillar too much, but I'm just trying to think about this logically.
I think the supply wagon was the other one. The loggers camp.
Yeah, that's all the way up north. We'd, like, if we were to take that with us and do, like, a little bottomless triangle, you know, go here, then go here, and then go here. We'd be taking the supply wagon a long way and possibly leaving it very, very undefended.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, the town master seems pretty adamant about you coming to him so you can go straight to the loggers camp.
Right.
Especially considering it's his brother's business.
And we're also, like, tiptoeing around an orc raid. I mean, what do they raid things for? Supplies. So.
For the memes.
YOLO.
Fucking.
You only orc once.
Shut the fuck up.
Not even the right letters. Not even the right letters.
God.
That's actually. Wait, actually, you only orc once is actually you.
They crest over the hill on their battle wargs and they're like, it's dim boys.
Dude, back when YOLO used to be the biggest thing on the face of the planet, there was a kid in my school who claimed to have memories of his past life.
Uh-huh.
So we would always tell him, Yolt, you only live twice.
God. You remember
Yeah,
Dat Boy?
Canonically, the orcs are part of a group called Soulja Boy Tell 'em. You.
Way. So yes, this is my proposal. We take the escort to the gold mine, and then we proceed to Butterskull Ranch from there.
But Tyler, you already proposed.
Anyway,
Wow.
Yeet.
gay.
You're gay.
You two are getting married.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
that's gay. Marriage is
They're
for gay
pretty gay.
people. Don't you know that?
Oh, jeez. I imagine we also had a long rest at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent, because Renato was He was doing pretty good, actually, but spell slots are always nice. Beep. Alrighty, so, yeah, let's go. I would like to meet our escortee.
Okay.
And then bring him along.
Alright. So you're actually, I mean, he's actually staying at the same inn, so he's not hard to find.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a very rambunctious fellow. You see him down at the tavern, and he's very loud, very outspoken, and very boisterous.
But enough about Renato. Let's talk about our, anyway.
But yeah, he's easy enough to spot out.
And what was his name?
Don John Raskin.
Is this like a fucking, like, Don Quixote joke or something? Yeah, Renato will take point, and he'll be like, Mr. Raskin, I believe?
Yes, who be asking?
Renato Castellanter, most recently of Waterdeep. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. These are my companions, and we are, and he kind of looks back at everyone, you're still deciding on a name, but what you need to know is that we are here to escort you to the gold mine.
I got a name for you. When we go together, it's going to be Raskin and the Boys.
I think it is actually a Don Quixote reference. I don't know if Raskin and the Boys will work, mostly because it's hard to rhyme, and also I don't really know if Biba is comfortable with that title.
Raskin and the Sentient Beings. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
Yes, we'll put it in song later. If you are ready to go, then we can go and we can be on the way.
Yeah, it's the mine's just about 15 miles northeast of here, so we should be there by sunset if we make good pace.
Do you encounter a lot of dangers on this route very often to warrant an escort?
Not so much the route. It's just a big old open field, basically, getting up there. You could almost see the mine from here. It's just checking out the mine, making sure it's clear, so I can start digging it up. I'm a prospector, miner, fur trader, privateer, whaler, ladies' man, and adventurer.
Whaler? I hardly know her.
Oh, jeez.
Hey.
Renato visibly does not like this guy because his ego is being threatened. He's like, yes, well, you will leave this to us and trust us to see you safely to your destination. Now, we are about to be underway. These are my companions. This is Braidalis, Hiroto, and Biba.
Hello, I'm Biba.
Why, nice to meet you. As you all know, my reputation precedes me. I am the great Don John Raskin.
We only know that because we were told that.
Renato's eye is twitching.
Well, we got 15 miles of... You have 15 miles to hear of my exploits, so you'll get to know me.
Indeed. Alright. Well, the road is not getting any safer over time. Let's be off.
Okay. So as you're traveling to the mine, like I said, it doesn't take too long. I mean, you can make it by sunset for the entirety of it. But the entire way, just as he had predicted, he was going to tell you of his exploits the entire time, with every story getting bigger than the last. This guy, by his own account, is a borderline goddamn superhero.
And why can't he do it himself?
Well, do you ask him that?
Yeah, but in a nicer voice.
Okay. He says, well, I would do it by myself, but I need someone to sing the songs. And he kind of looks over at Renato.
Renato is emptying his spit valve out of his trumpet. Like, yes, of course, that is what I am here for. Tell me this, by what right do you have to these gold mines? Did you inherit it, or win it in a game of cards, maybe?
We abide by the age-old rule of finders keepers.
Ah, yes, how very convenient for you.
Nobody's stopped me so far.
And the one about the dragon, if we could circle back around to that one, you said that it was you rode on the back of a golden dragon all the way across the Western Heartlands, single-handedly.
And back again.
And back again, of course. And that is the reason why there is a crashed ship outside the Baldur's Gate now?
Well, the crash ship, not directly my fault, but I guess maybe they got a reflection off the gold glint. I don't know. They need to be driving better.
Fascinating. Alright, I've heard enough. I believe we are approaching the gold mine, so there will surely be plenty of people to tell of your remarkable deeds there.
So as you get closer, you still... He says, we're more than halfway there, but you see a low ridge that rises to your right, beyond which you see the Sword Mountains scrape the gray sky. But closer in, something is strewn across the Rocky Mountains, 90 feet ahead. Oh, well, something ain't right, says Don John, pointing at appears to be 6 dead orcs.
I don't think that's bad, is it?
Hey, something had to kill them.
Yeah, that's the concern. You look around, there's not a lot else out here that could disband a tribe of orcs.
Isaac, we're like...
Go
ahead.
You're about where your token is.
Okay. We're out in the open, like, in the open plain, like, no cover or anything, right?
Correct.
Oh, shit. Renato is, like, starting to, like, try and take this seriously, if only to, like, upstage this asshole. And he's gonna, like, back up to Hiroto, and he's like, do you see anything in the sky, maybe? Brandon.
Pardon, what?
Oh, he asked Hiroto if he could see anything.
That's a good question. Definitely wasn't playing anything else. Go away.
Fucking both. I have to give you the roll now. Let's see. Rolls. You are now gaming during D&D like a bad boy.
I am a bad boy, thank you.
Alright.
Your bad boy persona precedes you.
Okay. Oh, so I will let you know, I have changed a mechanic in here. We kind of talked about it at the beginning of this, that it was the dragon's location was going to be set, and I rolled it once, and that's where he was going to be.
All right.
I've decided that every time you travel, I'm going to roll to see where he's at.
Is he gonna pop around or is he gonna move logically?
No, there's actually a rollable table for him.
That's fun.
Yeah, so no, I'm not being a dick. Like, it is completely up to chance.
So you're telling me that there's a dragon in the air around us?
He indeed is not telling you there's a dragon in the air.
Okay.
But he's in tune enough with that perception roll to see that the damage and the wounds are from a dragon. But it's long enough ago that the dragon has since departed. And when you see all that, and about the time that Hiroto sees it, Don John speaks up too. He's like, looks like the dragon saved us the trouble of getting through here.
Very fortuitous.
That could have been fun for you to watch me clear this ambush as he puffs out his chest.
What kind of physical shape is this guy in, Isaac?
Think Prospector Pete.
or heaven forbid, Easy Pete.
Easy Pete is in all right condition.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
He can throw explosives.
the fact that he is just like 80 years old.
Yeah.
Well, we're out in the open. There are dead orcs and possibly a dragon in the air, so maybe we should be getting to your mine sooner rather than later.
Yeah, we're still making good time. I say that sounds like the best.
Yeah, let us continue on.
Okay. So another 5 miles, still making good time. And hidden among the bushes, a tunnel burrows into the foot of a soaring snow-capped mountain. Above the mouth of the tunnel is a wooden plank with the words "Mountain's Toe" carved into it in common. And Don John sees that. He's like, we've made it. When we get done here, it's gonna say Don John's Mountain Toe. Oh, we'll workshop that one too.
Yes, who's going to be working with with you on these? I don't see a crew anywhere.
Well, I guess that depends on what we find. If we find this mine should be fairly well excavated. So hopefully I'm just able to uncover it on my own, but I guess we'll see.
So we are playing the survey team for you as well.
Okay. Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that, but I guess we'll see.
Quiet. All right.
Darkness. Oh, well, that just me. Sorry, I'm hiding stuff. Oh, it's not letting me hide.
All I see is darkness.
Yeah, you're good for now.
Oh, did I move you all onto it? No.
I don't know.
No.
Darkness.
Josh, can I get a darkness enveloping me?
It says okay. So fog of war on.
Yeah, it's definitely on.
Wait, you all can't see anything?
I can't see jack shit, my dude.
You all should be able to see them. Oh, that's what I did.
Do a little whoopsie doodle.
You on the wrong layer, my guy?
No, I'm on the wrong map. I hit the settings for.
Oh yeah, there it is.
There
Hey.
is the world map. Yeah.
I was changing it for the map you were on, not the one that I was moving you to.
Do a little fucky wucky.
There, it did the thing. That makes a lot more sense.
Subscribe to Roll20 Plus now. I hate the Poggers camp. I hate it.
You're welcome.
I, for one, look forward to just seeing how many whoops it takes. Jeez, Isaac, how many whoops does it take to get us to the center of the gold mine?
Get there when I get there. I wasn't expecting you to take this one, so I hadn't.
My bad.
I mean, I have it prepped, so I actually have it more prepped than the other one, probably, but I just hadn't got the map ready.
So it's not prepped.
Not prepped.
That is such a strong word.
Potato.
Oh man, I mean it's fine. I mean we can just say that Renato gets fucking tired of this dude. He's like, okay, have fun with your mind, and then leaves. But I mean, I don't think he'll get paid if we do that. All right.
No, I'm sad.
Oh, lads.
Now I can't see anything. Oh, okay, now I can see this.
I see the lads. There.
All right, everybody, set up your Final Fantasy or your Fire Emblem character.
And as you're approaching, it's not super like hidden. Like you can tell pretty well that there are a couple of were-rat guards standing post.
I hope these aren't friend of yours, Mr. Askin.
Well, I'll be honest with you. the finders keeper rule, I said a few years back, so it's been a while since I've been here, and well, I didn't know that they were going to be here, so maybe we just clear them out and reclaim finders keepers.
I'm not here to help you reclaim your mine.
Well, we could at least talk to them and use, and he puts in air quotes, civil diplomacy.
And we can talk about due compensation, Mr. Askin. This was an escort mission. We have brought you to your mine, and any further services will require a renegotiation of the contract. Do you catch my meaning?
And he kind of strokes his beard. He says, "Well, that's a fair assessment of the situation. I see no reason that we can't enter into negotiations. Let's see what the day entails, and we can negotiate pay as we need."
Open-ended negotiations, my favorite.
I mean, we get in there. What if it's just the two were-rats, and I'm overpaying you, or we agree vice versa? It's a whole horde of were-rats, and I'm only paying you for the two.
Radalus will look at him and be like, "It is never just two were-rats."
I agree with Bradalus. But
I'm just saying, tell you what, shit hits the fan, you can have my coin purse if especially if I don't make it out of here. I'll write it in my living will and testament. And he pulls out this big scroll, and he holds up, and it just falls straight to the ground, and he puts at the bottom, coin purse to Ron, John, and the boys.
Good enough. And if nothing else, I relish the chance to show you how some real adventurers deal with problems. And he winks. Alright, so how do we want to play this? I imagine they haven't seen us yet. So we can plan all we want, or we can just send Bradalus to do what he does best.
Feed around the dungeon.
Alternatively,
to be fair, that did not work out well for me last time.
Then let me try a little something. So let me take a look. Let's see. Yada yada yada. I'm reading. I'm reading Disguise Self. Renato is going to cast Disguise Self on himself. And make himself look like a run-of-the-mill were-rat. And then he's going to turn to the others and say, "Follow my lead." And then he'll start walking towards them in his were-rat form.
We're rats. We're rats. We're the rats.
To be fair, only Ren is a rat, but yes.
Tunnel rats, rude.
Okay. So you get there, and you hear the rats. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, I'm just bringing these guys here to start mining the gold for us, you dig?
Oh, you taking him to the boss?
Yeah,
Take him to the boss.
Yeah. I just transferred here from Rat Town from out west, okay, and I got to get a feel for the place. But this is the first the shipment, right?
Just going forward, give me that deception roll to see first.
And I will just make sure. I'm going to.
You could do it at advantage.
Yeah,
because your disguise. So.
I have the actor feat, Isaac. I do it anyway.
Okay.
This is Renato's specialty, and
this is the story of a girl.
God, a 23.
And he says, "Oh yeah. Just you taking fresh meat. I mean workers to the boss. Yeah, just go on in. And you said you're new here.
Yeah. My name is Germa. I don't know. I don't know why I'm going with that, but alright.
Weird.
Yes. Streaming sensation Germa.
Yeah.
Weird,
He's the one who
weird-
came up with the rat song, so it makes sense.
Emily put it in my brain now.
We
weird
pray
rat
at night,
name.
we stalk at night.
Hey,
We're the rats.
hey, look, all right, my mom was Jewish,
I mean-
okay, so it just kind of runs in the family.
Excuse you?
I mean,
Excuse you?
Jewish?
Jewish. You heard him.
Yeah, you know, rats chew on
Oh,
things.
well, I mean, it might just be a regional thing. This is my name's Rat Pit, and this is my friend Rat Steven.
God, I hate you.
Fuck you, Isaac. All right, yeah, man. All right, well, hey, we're gonna get acquainted later, but I gotta go and talk to the boss. All right, you schnooks.
Straight on in. You can't miss it. Go in. There's a tunnel. Then there's a room, and keep going through a door and a tunnel, and then another door, and then a big room. That's where the boss is at.
Hey, it sounds just like home. All right, we'll make our way. All right, come on, you schmucks. I'm gonna put you to work for a good long time. And he's gonna bring everyone in. God, you know, whenever I made Renato and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play the really, like, skeevy, deceptive bard class that thrives on deception and stuff, and then I was like, oh, but it's gonna be like a straight dungeon crawl. I'm not gonna get any use out of that. And here I am, Germa, the were-rat.
I mean, let's be fair, the whole time you've just played the spoiled rich kid, so you haven't been doing the first one either.
Oof. Oof.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, Renato's gonna feel that one later.
Well, Tyler feels it right now. Oof.
Fuck you, man. I'm a damn good role player, okay?
I'm not saying you're bad at it, I'm just saying you're not playing the character you just described.
That's the same thing as saying he's bad at it.
I'm not saying you're bad at it.
Look,
I'm not saying you're bad. I'm just saying you're not doing the thing you're setting out to do very well.
This is a difference between the id and the ego, right? Okay, like Renato's a complicated character. He projects a persona that he wants to live up to. Okay.
Persona.
Yeah, really.
I don't know, man. I'm just calling it like I see it.
All right, god damn it! Look, fucking, you know what your what your role playing criteria is? Blob. You get to just be half of your responses to everything thus far has been okay, and that's so fucking hard, Emily. I am so sorry that I am playing.
I role play a character I know I can role play. Okay.
Oh god, let's.
You want me to come in that room and beat you up? I'll fucking beat you up. I'll break your shit. Don't even try me.
Let's just go through the fucking door. I'll play spoiled rich kid. God damn it! I'll be.
You are playing spoiled rich kid.
Fuck, man. Why do I try?
Like, listen to this back and tell me that your predominant personality that you've been putting off is spoiled rich kid.
That's the point. Anyway.
And Rat Pit
But
will.
why are you getting mad at me?
Rat Pit will yell back. He's like, "Do we need to call in Dr. Phil?"
Nah. Hey, she's got a little mouth on her, but don't worry about it. Yeah, we got it.
Also, big sad from Isaac for not being able to think of a rat pun for Dr. Phil, Oprah, Maury, anything of the sort. So big sad.
Maury, Dr. Oz, Dr.
Yeah, I got.
They're not very.
Rat me
Yeah,
out.
It's not ratable. It's not ratable. It's tough.
Rat me outside. How about rat? I don't know.
Yeah, it's but big sad. That intention was there, but couldn't do it.
It's fine. We'll workshop it. Let's go through this door.
Okay. Oh, that would be rehiding things. We do not want to rehide things.
Maybe we can make a treaty with these rat people, and they can be ratified.
All right, so excuse me. Now that we have snuck past their lines, we find ourselves in prime striking range, but perhaps we should do our best to ascertain the situation before we make any decisions.
You said ass.
What was that?
I feel like that was 100% Bredalus and not just Josh.
Bradless is just a jock.
I mean, he kind of is.
Yes, well, look, one of us has to do the heavy lifting in this situation, I suppose. Before the actual heavy lifting starts. We're gonna go up here.
Up.
Up. To the north.
Okay.
The north.
Oh. I'll give you that.
This place is comprehensive. Not that, like, my perception is worth a shit, but, like, am I hearing, like, activity in any of the nearby locales or anything?
You can try.
Yeah.
Can Bradalus see?
Excellent question.
Yeah, there's oil lanterns. You're good.
Okay.
17. It's one
Okay.
of the best rolls I've ever had for perception.
I hear all the rats.
You don't hear much of anything up this way.
Does he hear them rattling around?
I was about to say, if Hiroto gets bitten and turns into a were-rat, he's Hirato now.
Fuck.
Hey, then we can ratatouille this shit.
Nothing changes about Biba, but she has a little weird worm tail. So I'm sorry. One more time with that perception roll thing.
All is quiet.
Okay. You'd expect there to be more activity in a gold mine, a bit more, mining of gold, perhaps.
Maybe they don't know there's gold here.
Somehow I highly doubt that. Mr. Raxter, was it? Whatever the hell we're calling you. Do you know where the center of the mine is from here? Have you been here before?
So wait, Ranjan base?
Yeah, Ranjan.
Oh. To be fair, the guy, that rat pit kind of steered you right in the right direction. It was the other door, but
Well, fuck me. He didn't exactly be very specific on the door instructions.
oh yeah, he said you go into the tunnel, then you go through the door straight ahead, you go through another tunnel into another room with another door. That's pretty clear.
Anyway.
There are lots of tunnels and rooms with doors.
But only one was straight ahead. Unless you count the one that was kind of straight ahead, but I didn't.
You see where the disconnect was happening here. Regardless, maybe there are some things that are hidden in here that we have yet to uncover. Proper adventurers uncover every... and now I'm in darkness. Proper adventurers uncover every corner and every nook and every cranny. I say is we totally found a jewel in the dwarven excavation zone. We were like, fuck this shit. Good lord.
Well, evidently we made the right choice with that one.
It's true.
It would have fucking exploded if I recall.
Yeah, no doubt. At this crossroads, let's go south. Beep.
Cop.
Also, Brandon has me he gave me the itch, so now I'm fucking downloading Kingmaker, god damn it.
If Brandon gave you the itch, there's probably a doctor you could talk to about that.
Emily, I'm afraid I haven't been entirely truthful with you.
First of all, how'd you get a passport to get you out of the country?
Well, finds a way.
Yeah.
Came
Brandon
through the
stuck
port
his
entry.
dick through the fence on the border.
To be fair, it's actually not that hard to get into Canada. It's just real hard to get back out of Canada.
They wouldn't extradite you?
After...
Well, no, the problem is...
After I've been...
The problem is Canada, they'll try to get you out, but America won't really take you back. So you just end up sitting, there, at the border.
I got an American driver's license. What are they gonna say? No.
They're kind of assholes about it. I'm not gonna lie,
That...
because there are some ports that you can cross and only go so far without a passport.
That
and
honestly
they're just kind of
tracks.
they're complete assholes about it. Because like I live relatively close to the International Peace Garden, which is technically shared land between Canada and America, so you can go there regardless. But where it's partially claimed by Canada, you still have to check back. You can get there, but you have to check back in. And your driver's license technically does suffice, but they are big old douchers about it.
What you're saying is for your bachelor party, Brandon needs to drive down and meet us halfway.
I can cross and get him if you wanted to. Yeah, like, I can get across no problem. I'm good. Actually, fun fact: I get a visa for Canada, a travel visa for Canada, because I was a dumbass. And when they asked, "What are you doing in Canada?" I said, "Oh, just looking around."
I thought it was gonna be like, oh, don't you know I'm post office work, don't you know?
Yeah.
No, just looking around gets you a travel visa.
Well, because then they had to do like the real background check where they run everything, and you end up sitting at the border for 3 hours, and then they're like, "Yep, you're good," and then they stamp your passport, and you get the travel visa for, I think it's good for another year.
Oof. All right, well, fucking, that's all well and fascinating. And I am 100% down for smuggling Brandon like so much a condom full of cocaine. But that is
Get in my butt.
Me up your ass is what I'm hearing.
Get in my butt.
Morty, I'm gonna need you to. This is my Canadian buddy Brandon. Morty, I'm gonna need you to put him way up your butt, Morty.
I mean, talk about smuggling Brandon, who almost definitely has a passport.
Oh, I 100% do.
Yeah, could just come across the border if you wanted to.
I could literally, yeah, what we're saying is I could go there, pick him up, and then we can both, without legal complications, come over.
The story is so much better if we do it illegally.
Exactly! You see, Josh gets it. If we meet the Fockers, then it's great.
Okay, but like, I'm not doing that because I don't want to get in trouble with the federal government.
Emily,
okay,
over here,
well,
looking
Emily,
kind
if
of
you want to
dumb.
be a narc,
Yeah.
Look, man, it's like how when you couldn't go to fucking Cuba, you technically could if you flew first to a country that, like, flew to
no.
Cuba. But,
What
I'm not doing that because I'm not going to jail.
What I'm picturing now is I go over to pick up Brandon. We get it. Me and Brandon are coming back. We're crossing over. They're about to let us go, and then Josh from a blanket in the trunk says, "Can't believe they didn't check the trunk."
I was picturing more me and Josh in like black morph suits and like SEAL Team 6 gear, like some Tom Clancy shit. It's like
except it's more like Pink Man.
Eagle has the maple syrup. I repeat, Eagle has the maple syrup. Maple syrup is in custody.
Fucking bag over my head.
Oh God!
The Canadian bacon is in custody.
Brandon just starts fucking with us. They're like roll on the window. Brandon's like, I don't know these people. They grabbed me off the street.
The
Help.
Americans are kidnapping me. They're taking me away from my free healthcare and my laws and rights. They're gonna take me away to be evangelized. I don't want to know about 9/11.
Honestly, I'm more proud than anything. But how did you zip tie yourself?
His feet are still free. He has finger toes.
I have finger toes.
Emily does have finger toes. They're very long and weird.
It is a family trait. Every single person in my family has finger toes.
Do we all want to pop off our toes during the stream just so we can all have that out in the air?
No, I'm not putting free pictures of my feet online.
Yeah, no, I get paid
again.
For that shit. Or I wish.
Fuck you, Josh. I have
I'm glad Tyler got that.
I have psoriasis, so you can imagine what my toes look like. Anyway, let's open up this door.
A crusty boy.
I'm not crusty, I'm just flaky.
A crusty crab pizza is.
Okay. Oh, might help if I. God, I am off my game. Every time I go to reveal shit, I just do the wrong thing without fail.
It's kind of hard to DM whenever we're talking about feet, I guess.
That's true.
I do have issues doing other things when I'm talking about feet.
Oh, fuck me.
No, thank
Okay.
you.
Well, thanks, Sam.
Wow.
Fucking.
So you
what, do we
come
have
in.
To, yeah, we'll talk later.
Or you open the door, I guess.
We
you
are not
so
doing that on stream playing Dungeons
That's
and
not what I.
Dragons.
Anyway. All right.
Are you still in disguise?
Yes, Renato's still a were-rat.
Okay. So the giant rats before you and the 4 humans kind of look over, and the were rat over here, she looks over and says, "I don't recognize you. Who are you?"
I told the guys up in the front. I'm a new guy. Name's Jerma the Rat Man.
All right, let's re-up on that deception roll.
Yeah.
Just because she a
Renato's
little smarter,
Yeah,
not much, but a little.
Renato's playing it off better than I am in real life. I just can't stop thinking about Jerma. I need to.
Dude, it's a common problem, okay?
That's a 20.
And she says, "All right, well, what brings you into my chamber?"
Well, you see, we got a couple new we got some new meat for digging up the gold, right? This little twig guy here, he pats Hiroto on the back. Is a lot stronger than he looks. Then you got some higher muscle right here. He like wraps against Braidless's like chest piece here. There's this guy, he says towards Ranjan. And then little thing here can squeeze in little spaces or whatever and find where the good shit is.
Well, that seems fine.
But do
They can
Jesus.
they can go help us dig up the northeast part of this cavern. It's still a little untraveled, and quite frankly, if it means that I don't have to worry about the well-being of my family, so be it.
So this lady is the boss lady?
Correct.
Okay.
And so Ranjan, about as quiet as he can, says, "So ask him when they're gonna leave."
And yes, and how exactly long are we planning on occupying this place?
Well, this seems like it's our new home since we got ran out of the last one.
Right.
Did you get run out of the last one because you keep literal slaves? I mean...
And then Renato will, in his were-rat form, like, slap Braidless, not very hard, but like just to make a sound and be like, "Silence, chattel! We are
Braidless
speaking."
won't even flinch. He will literally take the slap and just look at him and be like, "Don't do that again."
They still need to be broken, you see.
And the boss looks at you and says, "I mean, to be fair, I don't have any slaves here. You're the one who brought the slaves, or your friend, or he has brought slaves. Everyone here is a were-rat."
Wow. So you're just capturing slaves now, my guy. Wow, you are the real winner here.
Fucking
Britta just starts giving
stop!
Renato
What are you doing?
just giving you a really tough time. He's like, I don't know, dude. You just showed up to this lady's house with a bunch of slaves.
All right,
Like-
screw this. All right, fine. Renato drops the illusion. He draws his rapier, and he says, "All right, here's how this is going. This gentleman is paying us 100 gold to drive you out to this place. Can you make a better offer?"
Well,
I think the better offer is we help the lady who is living here and not the jerk who is trying to kick them out of their home.
Hiroto is gonna kind of look at the two of them and say, "We did have a contract."
Yeah, but finders keepers, and they found it.
Also, like,
but
there's a thing called a moral contract, son. And I follow mine. With the good Lord up above.
the good Christian Jesus Christ in fantasy.
Yeah, like, what are we Catholic?
My God and Savior, tear.
Does Catholicism exist in this world?
No.
Only
What
like
class was Jesus?
only Ricky Bobby Jesuses.
let's
So,
let's
like,
not
sweet
let's
baby.
let's not lose let's not lose the thread here. Renato would be like, yes, well, that is all well and good, but and he turns back to the rat lady. He's like, if you don't mind my saying, but your kind is not exactly known for letting local townspeople live their lives very nicely. How do I know that you will not turn to banditry or some sort if I let you go?
The honor system.
And that's better than what Ranjan is giving us.
Better than 200 gold?
That is
Well,
the
Ron
thing.
John, you're kind of an ass.
Yes, there is the matter of monetary compensation.
But this ass don't quit.
Oh, I really hate this guy.
Yeah, he kind of sucks, guys.
I don't want him to have this mine.
And Renato's very clearly like,
I think at this point, Brayless is gonna be like, "Look, I'm sorry that we deceived you. That's probably not for the best. Well, there were some assumptions made. We are trying to deal with this dragon issue. I don't know if you saw the orc corpses a little bit out from here, but it is going to start becoming an issue later on. Perhaps there's some kind of amicable deal we could come to that would allow us to work together. If you'd be willing to do some trades with the town."
and
Also,
perhaps
if you could not keep slaves, that would probably be good.
the
I
same.
mean, they weren't to begin with. That was all Renato's idea.
Yeah, there's no slaves here. Everybody's here for their own free will. I mean, well, some of them were turned into way rats, and then they came back with us because they had no other thing else to do. But they're here now because they want to be.
Well, and now we're not going to be turning innocent townspeople into were-rats now, are we?
Probably not.
I don't think that's good enough.
If I hear of one more were-rat than there is today, I will come back and clear you out.
So, I mean, to be fair, you said dragon. That kind of is why we're here. We were driven out of our previous home, and this is where we ended up. We were driven out by the orcs that were driven out of the mountains by the dragon. So, dragon took orc home, orcs take mouse, rat
The
home.
question is, what drove the dragon out of it?
Oh man, we just learned about the food chain. It goes all the way up to Orcus. All right. So here is I agree with Braidless, if only to spite Ranjan. So what exactly can you offer us for leaving you be? This cannot be a single scratch your back, scratch ours sort of thing. We need some sort of assurance that you will help us with the dragon thing.
The way I see it, it seems to be either we have the mine, or your employer has the mine. I don't see a need to help you.
So you're going to stay in your little cave and just ride out the worst of it while the people in Phandalin suffer?
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yep.
Renato
Well,
looks,
now I think you're kind of the ass.
Renato looks to Braidless and to Biba, and he kind of shrugs. What's they call?
Look, there has to be there has to be something that you'd be willing to help with. It does not serve you to hold up in this cave for Lord knows how long. Gold is very nice and all, but you can't eat gold.
Eventually,
And while I assume you can eat each other, I would guess that you wouldn't want to do that.
I assure you that the town of Phandalin is going to post some sort of job involving clearing you out of here so that someone else can take the gold mine for themselves. And not to be exactly, not to be intentionally threatening, but we are not exactly picky about the jobs we take. All I am saying is that at some point you are going to have to do something to aid the town. Make yourselves useful, or Provide some sort of service or you will be driven out eventually.
Well, I'd like to see them try.
I mean, we could try right now. Brados will just hoist the axe, and he's like, "Well, my personal beliefs is that you technically haven't done anything wrong being were-rats. My church might believe otherwise. Sanctity of body and whatnot."
Jeez. Not to mention exactly.
Are we really Catholic here? I'm getting very confused. What you are?
Biba is a devout follower of Ubalex. Not to mention you haven't exactly given us any sort of assurances that you will not be terrorizing the town and making more were-rats, which, no offense, sort of not something I would like to let go on.
In fact, you've kind of implied the opposite, so...
Exactly. And Ron John is paying us 200 gold pieces. As far as I'm seeing, you are in a very inferior bargaining position here.
Well, it's your call.
It's your call, she says.
Bradley, are you ready to do what you do best?
And he immediately fucking bodies the nearest table.
Joke's on you. These are rats. There's no tables to be found.
What kind of terrible place is this?
It's Nirvana.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would like someone with more HP/AC to stand in front of me before we initiate combat, but it seems like that's where this is going. I
don't have more than you, but I will.
And as you all start to ponder this, you see her companions starting to shift.
They're shifting into rat mode.
Oh god, I'm shifting.
No.
I gotta take a shift.
Alright, better.
Take a wicked shift. Wicked shift would be a great band name.
Wait. It's time to get shifty.
Oh my god.
Shifty in here.
What is Herodo? What is Herodo's?
Oh, I just shifted myself.
What is Herodo?
I just shifted my pants.
I hate you people. What is Herodo's dex score, please?
Better than your... No, I don't know.
I have a 17.
I have a 16.
Ah, Renato's a wiggly boy. The level 4 is going to be beefy because I have a 19 charisma and a 17 dexterity. I'm just going to become better.
I'm just better. You Brados isn't going last this time!
Yeah, no, wow, we rolled really good.
Yeah, we're just like, fuck you.
Fuck you, rat.
Oi, rats!
Okay. Any objection to
Yes.
board rules for initiative?
That
Oh, shit.
that works for me.
Okay.
What?
Horde rules, like, every enemy of the same type goes at the same time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then we shall start with Biba.
Boiba.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Oi!
Biba.
That's a bloody
I
Biba.
can stop moving around this thing. It's going to cast Mind Sliver on this one.
Not the
I
best
should
damage,
zoom
but...
No, literally one.
Okay.
Literally one damage.
And it's an int save. It fails.
And it takes one psychic damage.
I
I
mean, if it...
told them they have really weird teeth.
And they're like, oh, thank you!
Did she mean it? That's where the damage comes. They're questioning your sincerity.
Was it a joke or were you serious?
Renato?
Not really. Not really somewhere I can get in good burning hands range here.
Well, you wanted someone to step and fight.
I did. No. This is vastly preferable. Trust me. Alright, the one that Biba, I'm gonna take advantage of the Mind Sliver, and use a Vicious Mockery. And, Ren would be like, she's right, you do have weird teeth. So maybe that's whiz save with a minus 1d4 from, the save.
Okay. Okay, that fails.
Haha! Now it has disadvantage on its next attack. You fool!
Okay.
That's Ren's turn.
Rat dash.
Naruto.
Okay, I'm gonna go zoop, zoop. And I'm gonna short sword this motherfucker here. Right after deer. Stab him in the brain.
That will hit.
Stab him in the brain for 7.
He did.
And then I'm gonna spend a key point to dodge as bonus action. Because I am just stepping into the middle of the room with all these motherfuckers, and I'm just gonna.
Hey, good call.
I'm gonna do the. Come here. Wiggle waggle. Beckon.
You do the kung fu, like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. With your fingers.
So Bradalus.
Alright. Bradalus is going to brandish his big axe, as he calls it. And we're gonna bust down.
That will hit.
Bust down like the Easter bussy.
We're gonna bust it
Stop.
down.
Don't talk about the Easter bussy.
This one?
Yeah, the one below me.
Okay, he dead.
Yeah. Imagine. Taking 9 points of damage and dying.
Fucking okay,
Yeah.
but like,
They're were-rats, okay? They're not werewolves.
you say it like
They-
Bears.
you've played a level 1 wizard or a sorcerer before.
Yeah.
It do
Yeah.
be like that sometimes.
Let me look and see if I have anything else I want to do.
You can smite it. I mean, it's already dead, but you can smite it.
There's literally no point. No, I think that's it.
Okay.
Bring it on, Ratman.
Okay, so it will be the were-rat's turn. Move. Make this smaller. Okay. Okay. So.
Come at me, you rat bastards.
Trying to think out of all of us who would be the funniest to be aware at.
I could see some potentially like risky racial depiction issues here with Hiroto.
Oh, fuck, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not him then.
Well, the dice don't care about racial sensitivity, unfortunately.
We changed your name to Master Splinter.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Holy fuck, he
no.
was a rat, wasn't he?
This
Yeah.
rat bastard is getting opportunity attacked, and he might not make it that far because Sentinel.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
That is
yeah.
if I hit. That is if I hit.
That will hit.
Okay, then he ain't going that far.
Ah, many thanks, my friend.
Zero.
Why does it
Get
say
over here.
Why does it say? Oh, okay. I got used to the giant rats. I'm like, why do they not have more than 7 HP? Because it's a were-rat and not a giant rat.
Ah, yeah. Man, Sentinel on a monk is a cool idea. Fucking,
Oh.
it's not as nutty as Sentinel on a rogue, because fun thing is that sneak attack isn't once per round, it's once per turn. So if you reaction hit somebody, you can sneak attack again.
Yup. So, the The one in the back. Let me check his line of sight real quick. Nope.
Come at me, you rat bastard.
He gonna shoot at Bradless.
Okay. What's he
15
shooting?
hit?
No,
Hand
15
crossbow.
does not hit.
And does a 22 hit?
A 22 does hit.
He goes pew pew, and you take 4 piercing.
Oh no.
You poor soul, you.
Oh,
Then-
no. Why am I at lower health? I should be at this much health.
We did long rest.
Yeah. So no, we're good. I'm like, okay.
Then
Kinks off my armor uncomfortably.
going left to right, he gonna swing a short sword at Bradless, and then he gonna bite you. Does the 14 hit? No. Oh, and does the bite hit with a 23?
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
that'll hit.
So I need a con save.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're rat dragonborn.
It's 3 piercing damage, by the way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And
Oh,
you feel kind of strange there, my dude.
All right. Well, we're gonna have to go find a fucking church somewhere now. God damn it.
Jesus.
Bradless is not gonna be a rat.
Are you, let me, we'll get to this in a bit, but I thought paladins, like, get a thing, but maybe that's later level.
It is later.
Yeah, I know that
Way up.
they get, like, literally just, you're immune to
Immune
disease now.
disease. Yeah.
Wait, no, we're
The way
We're level 3.
Yeah, we're level 3, you have divine health, right? You're immune to disease, but I don't know if it's a disease or a curse.
I think it's a
Technically-
curse, right?
technically speaking, too, if you spend 5 points of your lay on hands, you can remove a curse.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't know that.
Cure disease or neutralize poison.
Yeah.
I guess.
So technically, as a paladin, yeah, you could easily counteract it. And also, the way I play lycanthropy, just so it's not something you have to deal with immediately, I usually wait until the next long rest, just because it's too hard to come up with, because the rules are so vague on it anyway.
Right, the incubation period.
I just
Yeah,
need to
so-
look and see.
Lay on hands cannot remove a curse.
Oh.
Yeah,
What's
no.
it do again?
Yeah, it is
You
a
can
curse
cure a
as well.
disease or neutralize one
Oh,
poison.
yeah. It is a curse and not a disease. I always think a little more medically on it, but yeah, it is a curse. So you may be fucked, my dude.
I don't feel so good at the start.
The worst part is I have a +3 into Constitution.
If we, if
Oh,
we,
okay.
I mean,
Entire party becomes were rats.
I mean, if we book it back to
They're
town and get there quick and just like,
Rabies shots.
yeah, we just don't rest at all. We just book it back to town. I don't know.
But we don't know shit. We don't know he ain't feeling weird.
That's a good point. Yeah, we're
Plus,
metagaming
doesn't
here.
confirm.
I mean, you just watched me get bit by a were-rat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, logic would tell you, like, oh, that might be a
Might-
thing.
You
Yeah.
might want to clean that cutout at least.
Mm-hmm. We'll
All
figure it
right,
out
so
later.
now,
Anyone
So
attacking
now-
me has disadvantage because I dodge.
okay. The one at the bottom of you misses with his short sword and misses with his bite. The one to the right of you misses with a short sword, and I'm assuming a 13 misses too.
Misses.
So that will be their turn. And Boss Lady is gonna stay here and fire off some crossbow bolts as well at Hiroto. So 17?
Does she also have disadvantage?
Yeah, that is at disadvantage.
Okay, that one will hit.
Okay, so that is 5 piercing.
Too bad I already used my reaction. That would have
And-
flipped the top.
And now we got some rat boys doing rat things.
Come at me, man. Enjoy your
So
dinner.
the first rat is gonna bite Josh. 22 will for 5 piercing.
My poor boy.
Okay.
And
Right now, I'm starting to worry.
Josh's PTSD is kicking in.
This whole group kind of has a rough time with lycanthropy. At least me, Josh, and Isaac do.
I was just saying, like, me DMing and Josh almost dying.
Oh yeah, well that too.
But the other rat does miss Hiroto. So Biba, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar.
Hadar is, I believe, how you say it.
Cast. I'm gonna cast it.
You'll have to be within.
Slappy hands.
You will have to be within 10 feet of someone to do
Yes,
that.
I know I'm going to move.
We gotta get to 9th level quick so I can get a.
I'll move this dude out of the way. So
Yeah,
and this
so
dude
it's
out of the
within
way.
10 feet of me. So it will be this guy, and I believe this guy?
This one for sure.
I mean,
Uh,
it's all of them.
yeah.
It's also Hiroto and Braidless, but you know.
right.
Honestly,
So strength-
kind of worth.
Okay.
Just to
I
clear
will,
out that many?
with there being so many targets, I will let you decide if you want me to roll them individually or roll them, high risk, high reward, or just do them all separate.
Let's do them all separate.
Okay.
What do we have to do? Make a strength save?
Yeah, it's a strength save.
Okay.
DC 14.
So it
God, y'all gotta
3.
stop this.
Fuck.
God damn it! What
I
is
thought
going
since you
on?
both
Are my
had
rolls
really good
okay?
strength stats.
I do. I'm fine.
Well, you and Josh both have a +4, so I was like, y'all got
you're
it.
level 3. That's good for us.
Alright,
yeah.
well,
I did
Bradless
fine.
is just gonna go sit in the corner and cry, apparently.
He just got the
Okay.
shit slapped out of him.
So what are we doing on a failed save? 10 necrotic. Can't take reactions.
Alright,
Successful
now
save.
Bradless is
half
worried.
damage.
Worried?
But okay, so full damage and the lack of reactions is going to be on. That's 14.
Extremely not worth.
One
Uh,
rare rat and both giant rats. So this one.
Are the giant
Minus-
rats like alive after 10 damage?
No, they can't be.
Definitely not.
No. I killed them with 7 damage. They ain't getting up.
Nice.
Cool. And then the other two that are on the west side will take half of that.
Biba
Pronounced
just did 40 damage with a single level 1 spell. Well, I mean,
has to
actually,
be placed correctly.
technically,
I mean,
technically,
yeah,
55 if you count Braidless and Hiroto.
Well, yeah. I don't have spell sculpting. I'm not an evocation wizard.
I think this wouldn't apply
Why not?
anyway, because I believe that's a necromancy spell.
Renato, you're up.
Yeah, this changes my my idea briefly. I would like to have Renato stand here, and if I could just, so this does not hit as much, and that would fuck Hiroto up pretty good. So we're gonna hold the burning hands for now. Renato's going to
All the casters are like, fuck you, melee boys. We're just gonna AoE you.
He's actually Renato's actually kind of a melee boy himself. So I'm going to well, fuck me sideways. That's not gonna hit. Well, what's Braidless at hit point wise?
15?
15. Okay. You should be good for now. We'll hold on to that. That is fucking Braidless gets a bardic inspiration die as with his left hand Renato plays the lick on his trumpet. And that is my turn.
Okay. Hiroto, you're up.
Renato's like, hey man, I know you're having a rough time, but check it.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Short sword, this boy. He's awful close to the dude who's supposed to protect. So he's gonna get a stab in the fucking face. Yup.
Yep.
Yeah, slice across the cheek. And do I want to? I like them having disadvantage. I'm still gonna be like duck, dive, dodge, and
Check, dive, dip, dive, and dodge.
oh yes.
And then one of them throws a wrench at you.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Let me open up my Frogger map so we can dodge traffic.
I will take a step
Herodo's
forward.
gonna
Yeah.
dodge off, or Bradley's gonna
me.
dodge off a cliff at this point.
That's gonna be fine, buddy. Look, 15 hit points is a lot.
Yeah, I'd like you to figure out how to cure lycanthropy for me.
I cannot. I literally cannot help you with
Yeah,
that. Level
none of
3.
us can.
Rat, dragon.
Rat dragon.
No,
Dratton.
I hate it. I don't want this.
We'll get you fixed up.
Speaking of Bradalus, it's your turn.
Bradley's just gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Pussy.
Yeah, well, Bradley's would like to not die.
I'll pick you up with healing word if it comes to that.
Oh, thank you. Thank
But only
you.
after you're down, bitch.
Yeah, just wait until I'm on the floor.
The
Alright,
healing word
that's
is
gonna be
just
my turn.
no. Yeah, because you don't have any. Well, I mean, you get your reactions back now at least.
Oh boy.
Buddy.
So where rats are gonna go now, and whoop, whoop,
Uh-oh.
and so now everybody's taking a short sword and a bite, except Bradalus.
Everyone coming at me has disadvantage.
Okay.
So... Homeboy right here is also gonna take a AOO from Hiroto, I believe.
Oh, he sure as fuck.
For
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What wasn't he right here?
Yeah,
Yeah, Hiroto.
but he he doesn't have. Oh no, his turn did pass, didn't it?
Yep.
Shit. Okay.
Oh, that probably didn't hit.
It does. It meets.
Haha, Sentinel!
I was thinking your reaction was gone but I forgot you had your
but-
turn.
Yeah, we're on opposite sides of the turn order.
Yeah.
As he starts moving forwards, I'm gonna basically reach around and slap him in the face with the flat of my sword and say, "No, you stay here, creature."
Okay. So it will be the far ends, left and right, will sword and bite Hiroto.
Come at me. Disadvantage.
15. No, it's
Nope.
disadvantage. So that's 11. And so neither of the short swords hit. And the bite is 14.
Nope.
So neither of those hit. So then one to Biba. It'll be. There's a 13 hit.
It meets.
Yep.
Unless
so
I
that-
casted mage armor, but I don't know if I did.
We usually, if you expend a spell slot, like, dutifully, we usually say, yeah, you had it up, but it's up to you. Because it
Let's
lasts
just say,
it lasts for 8 hours, so we're usually cool about it as long as you're, doing the right thing with the spell slot.
yeah, I'll get rid of my spell slot for that. Because I always forget to cast mage armor. Because I'm
Yeah, good.
stupid.
So what's the new AC?
16.
Okay, good, because the bite would have hit you as well if you hadn't done that, so nothing hits. So it'll be and then this one to do 2 hand crossbows. Yeah, it's gonna you're the biggest target, my dude. Or threat, I guess.
Because Braidless is just in the corner crying.
And you're dodging too?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so neither one of those hit. Alright.
My man
So-
is just after imaging.
So the boss lady says, looks at Bradalus and says, "Brother, join us and your reward will be great." And and she reaches into her pouch, and she holds out a small trinket, and she says, "Come and accept it, and help us rid of these pests."
Yeah, Brados is like, this is not something I want. No.
I thought she was gonna
Fuck
reach
off.
and pull out a baby were-kangaroo.
Ah!
Reveal that they're actually were-kangaroos.
So then she started blasting.
Yeah,
And
Sucks
it'll
for
be
her.
one to Biba and one to Hiroto. Neither of those hit. Giant rats are all accounted for and dead, so I will remove them from the turn order. Biba's up.
All right.
Please
Reba.
don't slap me again.
No. Gonna acid splash. And it's one creature within range.
Fucking
So we're gonna
bad.
do this one.
Damage.
The one right in front of you said?
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be both of them because they're within 5 feet of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Take that 1 acid damage, you bastard.
Look, on a
then-
d6, sometimes you get a 1.
Okay, so the angry one that keeps trying to escape and not do so. Oh, no, never mind. You're good. It does take the damage, though. He's not looking good, but he took it. Alright, so it hits both of those. So that would be Renato's turn.
We're still not at a point where I need to do this, so... Yeah, Renato's gonna attempt another rapier attack at the one that is right next to him. For 22 to hit, finally. For 4 piercing. And then... Unless it is, like, skewered immediately.
Oh, he did.
Damn. Alright, well.
She's been getting fucked up this whole time.
Braidless already has that Bardic Inspirations, so I forget, can I have multiple Bardic Inspirations out at once? I think I can, right?
I don't know Bard rules that well, so
A creature that's a creature can only have 1 Bardic Inspiration at a time. So multiple people can
but
have
multiple
them, but
creatures
only...
can have both.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a second Bardic Inspiration is going to go out on Hiroto. And that'll be my turn.
So it is Hiroto's turn.
This motherfucker that's been slapping at Biba, he's gonna get a short sword to the back of the... Just to the back.
That's my favorite goo, you son of a bitch.
There are some pretty great goos.
I don't know. I don't like goo for the most part, so...
Josh, we're going to have to start a goo tier list.
Oh
Use
no.
you?
Alright, yeah,
Everybody
that'll hit.
list your favorite goo.
Well,
And I'm gonna take another step forward. Does Guy want to take an opportunity attack? Oh wait, by the way, again, dodge, so fuck you.
what are the criteria for goo? Is it like as far as our likability or like
Just-
overall viscosity or like
Anything you would classify as a goo, I guess. I don't know.
I don't like almost any goo at all. It is an unpleasant texture.
so mayonnaise is A tier.
That's-
Ketchup D tier.
Does this guy want to take an opportunity attack at a dodging Hiroto?
Yeah. He will take that. Yeah, you right.
science class, class goop. That's some good shit.
Nope. Does not hit.
Ooblek is like all right, but like once it gets in its liquid form, it's terrible. Especially if it gets in hair.
I just want you to know I hate this conversation.
Look, we're bringing up the better goos rather than the
Yeah,
ones
we're
we
not-
could be
yeah.
bringing up.
Yeah, we didn't go straight to the darkest timeline.
The darkest goo.
See,
Look,
now we're
man.
getting there, Josh. Now you can.
Goof goo.
Yeah. I'm gonna goo. Alright.
No, I'm leaving.
Goo away.
I have this stuff called Goo Gone. I'm gonna use that now.
We have that up here too.
No, you.
Alright, I believe a short sword attack has been made at some point.
Yeah, no, it didn't hit. So, Herod. So
Frodo
after he
was
moved
done.
around.
He attacked.
Yep.
He moved he did the key point thing again. He moved. He got attacked, but it failed. That's it. He's just coming up here, and his face is just zen, and he's looking at these motherfuckers not impressed at all. If this is the best you rat folk have to offer, you might as well get on your knees and beg for mercy now.
All right. Go. So it's Bradalus' turn.
This one's still alive?
Yep.
Bonk.
Hey,
Yeah, that'll do
he's
it.
back.
Bonk.
Okay.
Is it dead?
It is not dead.
Okay, we're gonna Divine Smite it.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
Let's see here. 2d8?
No. Smite.
Boop.
Phew.
He almost dead. He looking rough.
I need to remember. You can just. Oh no, I have to expend a spell slot. 1 second. I'm actually getting low in spell slots.
You don't have many to begin with as paladin.
Yep. Alright, that's my turn.
Right. So where rats?
They're
This
gonna fucking
one-
forget me because I'm calling them out. They're pieces of shit.
This one wants Renato.
Alright.
Short sword. He crit,
Yeah, fuck!
Good thing I'm bodyguarding.
but only for 9 piercing,
Okay.
and then he bite. 13 to hit.
That misses. Oh, thank God.
Okay. So then this one, she got her crossbow out, so she's scooting on back.
Hey, welcome to-
what are you doing, Crossbro?
Welcome to hey hoo ye ho ye hoo. Welcome to Attack of Opportunity Town when she tried to move.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Welcome to staying right the fuck where she is.
Okay, and so she's gonna take, I don't know, super disadvantage on these crossbow shots. Like Jesus.
You roll disadvantage once, and then you roll disadvantage on the disadvantage.
Poor Isaac. Sentinel's
so the-
ruining his day.
The one does hit though, because it was a crit and then a 20 for 5 piercing damage.
On Heroda?
Herodo, yeah.
Okay.
And so then this one is gonna move up to Biba.
If only I had
Yeah.
another reaction.
DM makes smart choices sometimes. 17 to hit for the short sword for 6 piercing.
Yeah, that does it.
The bite misses. So on the boss's turn, the item that she held out for Bradalus, she takes it and gets down on one knee, knocks on the ground almost ceremoniously, and then buries the item, and looks up at Bradalus and says, "So you have chosen death," and that will be her turn.
Whoops.
I mean, you can listen to whispers, people. That's cool.
Yeah, I accidentally, clicked that. I was going to... Blindness, deafness. The one that just, buried the shit.
Okay.
Maybe it was a shit. Maybe she literally buried a shit just now.
Okay, so okay, it's a con save. Okay, so is she blind or deaf?
Probably.
Didn't think blind.
Yeah, probably better to be blind.
Okay.
Was trying to think of rats and like, are they better at seeing or hearing? And I'm like, I think they're good at both. But taking away eyesight probably gives us a bigger advantage.
Which one of these two is like super grievously injured from the smite? It's this one, right? Okay.
Hold on, let me look. Oh no, the one right here is like super close to death. This one, based on what you've seen, is probably about halfway there.
All right.
I don't see the ping.
That's fine. I know which one he's talking about.
This one dead. This one not dead.
Okay.
Well, technically neither of them are dead, but you know.
I know what you mean. Renato's gonna slip down right here, and he's going to run up on this one with a rapier attack. 15 hit.
Yup.
So 10 piercing, and he's gonna roll psychic blades for an extra 4 damage of psychic.
Okay. All right.
And that is my turn.
Hiroto, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm out of key points, so I can't keep doing the fucking dodge thing anymore.
Well, I mean, at least Homegirl is all blinded.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just stab this person right in front of me. That's really all I got right now.
And you have your unarmed strike.
Nope.
Martial arts, key up.
Yep.
Give him a kick in the chest. Bam. Plant the one foot into the floor and the other one into the chest. Bap. That's all I got.
Okay. Bradalus, you're up.
We're whacking this boy.
Healthy boy or less healthy boy?
Oh my god.
I assume
Neither
the one
met,
standing
yeah.
next to me. I'm
Okay.
gonna use my
yeah.
bardic inspiration for this.
D6.
Does the do battle
It's a
axes have?
D6.
Yeah, it's a D6 now.
How
Okay.
about
Yeah,
a
that
15?
hits.
Okay.
Do
Battle
battle
axes-
axes have reach?
I'm just hitting the one right here.
Yeah, I know, but when I was asking, you said I assumed the one. Yeah, so I was just trying to remember if it had
No.
reach.
It doesn't.
Okay.
No.
I don't play many two-handed weapons.
He's
11.
using a one-handed weapon, but he's doing it versatile, I believe.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. He is very, very weak. Almost as weak as his friend. Actually, if you had to gauge it, they are exactly as healthy as each other now.
Fucking tough little fuckers.
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and smite this guy too.
Okay.
Boop.
He-
About
he
7
did.
more damage. Yep. Alright, that's my last smite for today.
Okay, so
Oh.
we're rats. We're gonna get another sword and bite on Renato. The
Okay.
sword does hit.
Alright.
Does a 16 hit for the bite?
I'm going to take my reaction to use Silvery Barbs and make him roll that again.
Okay. Bite. That's a 23 hit.
God damn it, yes, that hits.
Okay. And give me a con save.
Oh boy. Oh god.
Guess who's in the club? Guess who's in the club?
Oh, that's bad.
We're gonna have to all go to church after this.
Yeah, we really are. What's
We're
the
gonna
total? What is the
really
total?
fucking good church.
Yeah, what is the
4
total?
4 piercing.
Alright, and what about the short
sorry,
sword?
4 piercing and the short sword was 7, so 11 piercing.
I don't feel too good. I'm going to give let's see, Hiroto advantage on his next attack roll. Or ability check or saving throw he makes.
Okay. Okay.
I guess I
So the
could
other-
choose myself, but can I choose myself and give myself advantage on that con save I just rolled? Because, like, he still hit me, but, like, part of Silvery Barbs is, like, I can choose myself for the Barbs thing.
Yeah. No, I'm fine with that.
Okay. Oh, God. Here we fucking go. Boop. Boop. Come on, do the boop. Oh god, I wasn't. God. All right, I'm a rat.
Oh no.
Who
Right.
could forget dear Rat Boy? All right, sorry, Hiroto.
And so the other were rat in front of Hiroto, she is going to drop her crossbow and use her action to don her short sword.
Probably a good idea, rat.
And oh wait, no, it's a multi-attack, not a separate attack. So never mind. I was gonna say, and she bite you, but it's a multi-attack, not. So it's still part of the same action. So she can't do that. So
Nice try, fucker.
yeah. Sometime last turn, sometimes DM smart. Other times, this turn DM thinky smart, and then not.
That is life.
Yeah. But so you see the look of kind of a even in the face of all of her companions, almost dead.
And the fact that she's blind.
And she turns and runs headlong into the fucking wall.
Ah, Isaac says, hold on. That might be puppy business.
Alright, so let's get back to that goo talk.
Oh, please no.
Oh, you want to talk about goo now?
There's a specific goo I don't want to talk about.
What,
But all other
goo?
goos are good.
So,
Sorry, my phone rang.
You're good, dude.
How dare.
So yeah. So you see the look in her eyes, even in the face of all of her companions, either dead or almost dead, as in the very spot that item, which you're now realizing to be a totem, was buried, comes this boy.
Oh, fuck.
Explodes.
As you see the carrion crawler, and the boss, death. Not a good way to do it, but she basically mounts it, and she says, "Now you have chosen death," and she will take her hand crossbow and fire off 2 bolts at Hiroto.
I think she's blind.
How? She's blind.
Oh, yep, she's not doing that, actually. She's just gonna basically try to tap the carrion crawler into a retreat to get her out of there. So what you see now is a carrion crawler sized hole.
Whole lot of help Ron John was for this, by the way.
Yeah. Biba, you were up.
Which direction is the hole, and how far is she by now?
Straight down.
Could I potentially lightning lure her out of the hole?
I don't think you can see her.
Okay.
It's also
So what is it? Yeah, the hole is very, very dark because there are no lanterns or anything down there.
But I have dark vision, so to a certain extent, I could see her.
Okay, how far is your dark vision?
Let me check.
Should
think
be
it's 30 feet.
It should be 60.
30 to 60 feet. Dark vision.
Okay, if it's 30,
60
you can
feet.
see. Okay, yeah, you can see the carrion crawler then.
Then
You will have to get closer.
I'm gonna get to the edge. Pretty sure that I can do that. And grabby.
So the tunnel goes straight down. Are you climbing down into the tunnel, or are you just jumping down on it, or
How far is she into the tunnel?
30 feet?
30 feet. Alright.
It was a good idea.
I'm trying to find a way to make this work. Cause damn, how'd that thing get 30 feet in 6 seconds?
Movement.
It's
Actually, I'll be kind, and I'll say 15 because I'll say 15 to pop up, 15 to pop down. So I'll be nice. That makes sense.
Then strength check.
Okay. On the Kyrian crawler, correct?
On at least her.
Yeah, Rat Lady is further up. Like you can't really see her. She's presumably kind of at the front end of the Kyrian crawler. So you can deduce where she's at, but you don't have line of sight on her.
Okay, then the carrion crawler.
Okay.
I don't know how these things dig.
They're giant worms. Actually, there is a nifty handout. Oh. Bloop.
Yucky.
It's kind of
cute. They're a lot cuter than they used to be.
Hey, look at his little face with all those teeth.
So it got a 7, so it takes 2 lightning. For ease of mind now, it is 15 feet down, but there it is. Yeah, so you know where it's at, but it's hard to because I just had him on another layer, so.
So it'll be like 5 feet from the top now if she yanked it.
10. Yep. So yeah, it'll be 5 feet down. Just a small little hole. Well, not small because it's a large creature, but you know.
Sure.
Yeah, and while I got it 5 feet up, I'm gonna be like, help!
Okay. Also, just for ease too, I'm gonna roll its initiative and throw it in there now.
That makes sense.
And then, I don't even have to reorder it. It falls right where it needs to. All right. So then it will be Renato's turn.
I'm going to, on the lady riding the carrion crawler, is she visible now that it's above ground, or like it's higher up, or not from where I am?
Let me think. I'm trying to picture it now. Hey, Dutch.
I hear
Touchy.
What are you trying to do? And I can
going to cast Hold Person. It's a humanoid I can see within 60 feet.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, because on the one hand, yeah, it's going straight down, but at the same time, it was pulled back up, which isn't going to be necessarily the most graceful thing. The rat's blind, so it's not like she knows how to stay out of line of sight completely. She's kind of just holding on. I don't use these very often, but I think it's fair, unless you would want to argue for a different stat check on it, ability check. But I would honestly just be tempted to just do a flat d20 just as a pseudo luck roll, and double digits gets the sight. Yep, that's fine by me.
Excellent. Renato's going to cast Hold Person. She'll need to make me a 14 Wisdom save.
She doeth fail.
And she is now paralyzed. I don't know if that means she falls off of her worm, but she is paralyzed.
Alright.
And Renato will just say, Hiroto, she's vulnerable, go! And he's going to turn about to face this rat that is up in his biz. Hope to God that I don't die next turn. That's my go.
I'll give this rat back pain.
Actually, with my bonus action, I'm going to drink a potion of healing.
Okay.
Fuck, that's the worst. Great, awesome. I mean, hey, look, 4 damage might keep me alive. Alright, now it's my turn. Apologies.
Hiroto, you're up.
Now, we have here the problem. On the one hand, there's a rat boy here who will get attack opportunity if I go forward to fuck with the paralyzed rat lady. On the other hand, Rhoda's been told to go for paralyzed lady, so womp, opportunity attack me.
It will do a bite for its. That does not hit.
Okay, cool. So did it fall off of the Wayne?
Give me a perception check because it is still down in the hole. I mean, it's only like 5 feet down, but I was kind of interpreting it as the back of the carrion crawler, so it's still got some length. Yeah, it's good enough. You would see that the grip has been loosened, but it hasn't moved around enough yet for it to fall, basically.
You'll have advantage on attacks against her if you're melee, and any hits you make her an auto crit.
No. I'm gonna grapple her.
Oh.
Okay.
Jump in that hole and get her.
Yep. Pull her out. I'm gonna reach in and fucking pull her out. Grab her around the throat and...
Well, she gets a nat 1, so it doesn't matter. You got her.
So I believe technically grapple is an action?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Bonus action. I'm gonna fucking knee her in the guts. While I have her grab.
That's fair.
I don't know if fair is the right word, but, you know.
That is a crit. That is a crit.
Let me move her to the right layer now that she's above.
No, that's not a crit. That's
No, it is because she's paralyzed.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, well then I need to roll the damage proper, like. I forget, the mod is doubled, yes? Dice and mod?
I think it's dice and mod and then dice again for a crit.
Whatever, I'm just gonna do GD4 plus 6, how about that?
That
There
works.
we go. Bam, near in the guts.
All right. Yeah, that does some stuff.
Owie.
Okay, well, if you have her token there, then I guess I'm actually over here.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, it's technically it's arbitrary because she's technically underneath here. So I'll allow you, since you pulled her out, to kind of determine where you wanted to pull her to based on your location if you want.
You know what?
Multi-level combat sucks a big
Can
old
I
dick.
fucking pull her back like basically a hostage over this way, so I would at least something
Yeah,
between
I'm fine with
me
that.
and these fucking cretins over here?
Yeah, because you haven't really used any of your movements, so I'd say pulling her out, then moving her. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I have her in a chokehold.
I mean, she got a crit fail and she's paralyzed, so I mean, it's not like...
Yeah,
She got a
really.
crit fail, and she's paralyzed, and she's blind.
blinded.
Surrender or
Yeah.
die.
Oh, yeah, technically I should have... Okay.
Oh, we chose death. Yeah.
That's fine.
Renato will look to Braidless and say, "Go help them. I got this." As he's trying to contend with the were-rat that's got him.
But that's me.
And then that were-rat goes Super Saiyan 3 just to be like, haha, it was me all along.
I'll be the Krillin in this situation. That's fine.
Alright, now watch this. Bradless
Yes,
runs to this person, and I'll give you a guess at what he's gonna do.
Does you hit him? Yep. Alright. He's still standing.
That's my turn.
Okay. So were-rats.
Will they fucking surrender now that I have their leader in a headlock and she's paralyzed and blind? I don't know that they have the sense.
I mean, one is a carrion crawler, and one is, I don't know, not exactly known for their tact carrion crawlers.
Yeah, that's kind of... Well, and even the were-rats are not smart or wise.
They're sentient at least.
Yeah, but I know a lot of people in real life, which Sentience does not include equal intelligence.
No. No.
Most
Because under
people.
like normal circumstances, I think you'd have a point. I'm just debating because they like it's real dumb, like dumpster stats. It's bad. Uh, uh, well, to be fair, they're basically almost dead themselves. So let's do it this way. Rather than do a matter of intelligence on that, it'll be a matter of self-preservation as they just turn into their rat form and scurry off.
Ah.
Opportunity attacks, you say?
Yeah, I mean they'll get them, but I mean if they hit, they'll die. But you know, if they stay there, they're gonna die. So
Yeah, so 2 opportunity attacks for that.
yeah. Okay, so everybody dead. Like I said, they aren't smart, but
That takes care of that problem.
Yeah.
God, I almost
and
rolled max
because of being-
damage on that last
Oh,
hit.
shit.
As they're being skewered, and Hiroto has this bitch in headlock still. It's like, now, how about you? Are you gonna surrender or are you gonna die?
Biba's helping.
Yeah, she has a dagger. She did a stab.
she says, "Fine, we'll make a deal." Oh, she can't eat.
Yeah,
No, she's blind.
Homegirl's paralyzed. She can make a wisdom save at the end of her turn.
Yeah.
End of yeah.
But she says, "I'll make a deal. I'll call off the carrion crawler if you clear our former home. Agree to, because it's not here, but agree to clear our former home. In which case, we will return."
I mean, we. It's sort of just you now, lady.
Yes, but once I die, the carrion crawler will have no commander. It'll do as it wishes, and it act purely on impulse and instinct.
I mean,
I told you to surrender, not bargain.
I mean, my life at this point is it very well forfeits, but it's going to be a lot harder for you all to get out at the same.
God damn it. I
With
keep
the-
thinking things on accident. I don't want to cast friends. We're not friends.
Why can't we be friends?
Yeah, we could be. We tried to be.
I will accept an
Yeah,
unconditional.
Yeah, the thing about casting friends is they have to already not be hostile, and like, I just wanted to scroll, but I also clicked.
Renato said, I think that you are in no position to bargain. We would take an unconditional surrender or nothing at all.
And she ponders.
As this elf is completely ready to break her neck. Please ponder. Yes.
And she says, "Well, I have merely led this family, but it is not dead. There are others that will rise up. So do as you will. Kill me and face the crawler, or accept my deal. I never back down from my convictions."
I respect that you were diligent to the end. But I think we know what's happening.
I mean, it's fair. So here's all of her
Still-
saves.
She's still like blinded and paralyzed in the turn. I'm just gonna fucking snap her neck.
Well, that's why we're doing all these saves. The first thing she's gonna do is she's gonna use her action to try to break the grapple, which is probably not
She's
happening.
paralyzed though, isn't she?
Yeah, she's paralyzed. I mean, well, I don't know if. Let's see, paralyzed. She's incapacitated, so technically she can't move or speak. But you know, and she
Okay.
automatically fails strength and saving throws, which that includes grapple.
Okay, so never mind. So then we'll
And it
do the
also includes
wisdom
blindness,
save. Wait,
deafness.
no. What's the save for paralyze?
Wisdom
Okay, so 13.
does not succeed.
Okay, and then what's the save for blindness, deafness?
Con, I think.
It was 14, I believe.
I think it's a con save.
Constitution, but if she's paralyzed, doesn't she automatically fail?
No, it's just
Only strength and dex.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So she crits on she crit fails on that one. So still
Blind for life.
Just get
Alright.
fucked, lady.
You know, as bad of a day as Braidless is having, it could be worse.
all right. So the
I can be
carrion
deaf, dumb,
crawler
and
now.
blind.
Carrion crawler is gonna move up, and it
Do I at least
does
get
have.
cover or something? Because I got this bitch as human shield.
Yeah, no, I'll give you cover, but the carrion crawler has reach, so cover. I'll give you.
Half, I think.
Reasonably
maybe
so I'll give you half cover.
plus
So
2 AC.
Plus 3 is
Plus
two,
2.
yeah.
Meat shields.
And she gonna the bite cannot reach because it does not have reach, so it'll just use its tentacles. And that is a 20.
Aww. Well, it hits.
So that is 3 poisoning, and I need a con save.
Con. Still standing, unless this con save might result in damage.
Nah, it's just poison. And just like traditional boring poison too.
Oof.
Yeah. You were traditionally boring poisoned. Which I think is just disadvantage on checks, right?
That's fine. I can still snap this person's neck.
Yeah, they nuked carrion crawlers across editions, man.
Yup. Alright.
Y'all kindly tackle that carrion crawler. I'm gonna execute this woman.
So Biba, you're up.
Biba is going to use Tasha's Mind Whip.
Int
Then-
save.
Yeah, an intelligence save.
Does a 0 save.
You know, just barely misses.
Okay, so it's 13 psychic damage. Next turn, choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of the 3. Okay.
And you can also move away without provoking an attack of opportunity now if you want to get away from the giant bug.
Yeah. Scoot, 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 scoot.
Okay. Renato.
Renato is going to actually drop concentration. What's up?
Or should we say Renato?
God. Renato's going to drop concentration on hold person because I think Hiroto's got that well in hand.
I mean, advantage and auto crits is pretty fucking nice, I will say.
Yeah, but I was
Plus,
gonna.
I'm placed now.
I'm thinking of fairy firing both her and the carrion crawler.
Yeah, I mean, you do what you gonna do.
Shit. No, it's fine. Renato is against his better judgment, going to saunter on up. 15. And is going to do a rapier attack here. That does not hit. And then he's going to move 15 feet back. That's my shitty turn. So paralysis is still up.
Okay. Hiroto, you're up.
Hiroto execute.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, between short sword and or martial arts, it's just like throat slash and or neck break. Oh, well, not so much the martial arts.
No, so just the one.
Putting up
but
a
the crit
fight.
damage.
So
Wait,
it's not going to be a clean murder. We're going to kind of sit there in horror for a second.
So it's not actually
Second
not
damage
crit,
die.
It's
Second, well, yeah, second damage die too, because it's an auto crit.
Oh wow. And you do whatever with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh wait, hold on. What was 1d6?
I think
Oh, I
he's
also still have Bardic Inspiration, which I'm gonna try to use on that 8 for the martial arts. What the hell is it? D4, D6?
it's a D6.
Okay. So,
His
so
12
what I'm gonna
his 12 damage is like the total damage of the crit. Because it's
All right.
it's the 1d6 and the modifier, then an extra d6. That's how it works.
Okay.
So that short sword attack is 12 damage total.
Okay. Got it. All right. Anything else?
I wish I had more key, because then I'd flurry blows and just bap, 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 bap. But that's me.
You
We'll
know,
get there.
it do be like that. So Bradalus, you're up.
Yeah, black.
I don't think so. Nope, it is
Nope.
not.
Damn. They
I
killed
was gonna say, I don't
Wormy.
think I have a bardic inspiration either.
No, you used the last one I gave you.
Okay, well that's it for me.
Okay, so all right, so paralyzed save 18.
You bitch. Yes.
But that's
Okay.
the end of the turn.
I could totally.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing she can do. So
Yeah, I could totally silvery
Also,
barbs
yeah.
that, but fuck it.
also at the end of her turn, a 16 for blind deafness.
Yep.
All right, so she's just grappled. No more back pain.
Except for the short sword being slid
Yeah,
into her
yeah.
back.
I mean, there's that, but carrying crawler gonna tentacle Hiroto. So it's a 22
And down I go.
for
Are you down?
six
Oh
poison.
yeah, I've been getting slapped constantly through this combat, dude.
That's
I'm
a
down
good
now.
point.
And then
Down go the Roto.
she gonna bite at nope, not that one. Bite at Spradalus for 19.
That meets.
Okay, for 8 piercing.
Okay.
Okay. Biba.
Biba is going to move closer again and use another lightning lure on her.
Okay, strength save. It does save.
Alright.
Is this save or suck, or is it half?
It's a cantrip, so it's save or suck.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Alright. So, Renato?
Renato's going to dip here and throw a healing word on Hiroto at first level for 5 HP. He says, wake up, you're not done yet. And then he is going to make a rapier attack at the carrying crawler. 19 to hit.
Yep.
And expend his last Bardic Inspiration for Psychic Blades for an extra 9 psychic damage.
Cool. So Hiroto's up.
Oh, he is. Okay, let's finish this bitch off for the love of God. I might not
She's
have her
just
grappled
really
now.
durable.
Built for tough. She is. Run her through.
Yep, that hits. Still standing.
Oh,
Barely.
What the fuck?
God.
And
Oh,
when my
thank
short sword brings
Yeah,
her to
she-
her knees,
she's
I'm
dead.
gonna
Yeah.
fucking. She's down on her knees from the sword to the gut, and then Hiroto just fucking snaps her neck.
Woo!
Right.
This was chunky, man.
So Bradalus, you're up.
And we still have a whole ass carrion crawler.
And as she perishes, Kieran Crawler enters the rage state. Not like literal, but yeah, he's screaming. He not happy. Nope.
Fuck this game, dude.
Jeez.
So it. So there's no tie. It just know that it got hit over here, so it's gonna tentacle. Since it's no longer bound to her, it's gonna tentacle at Renato.
That's fair.
20 to hit.
Silvery barbs, please.
Okay. What's the save?
14. It's a,
Intelligence, right?
yeah.
It fails.
Alrighty. Wait, no, it's not a save. It has to reroll its attack. I'm sorry.
Oh, just reroll. Okay.
And use
17.
the lower. It still hits.
Okay, so that's 4 poison with a con save.
I will give myself advantage on this con save with silvery barbs for 22.
Okay, you're good.
Alrighty, I'm gonna make a con save for oh well, actually, fucking whole person is gone, so never mind.
And then he gonna bite Bradalus. The 11 does not hit.
Nope.
Biba, you're up.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb. Oh.
I'm gonna use that point of inspiration that I got last session.
Okay. Yeah, that will hit. Good call.
14 damage. And I'm gonna step back.
Okay. Come on. So I gotta move it to get to the bubble.
Yeah, because I
Health
was
bubble.
gonna do Dissonant Whispers, and then I remembered that it makes them run away. And I was like, ha, that could be a big problem.
Chromatic orb does good damage, and you get to choose what damage type it does.
I don't
Yep.
think it makes a big difference with this one.
Probably does anything that isn't poison.
I mean, it's close enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it
do
is,
have
but
cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder, and I don't think that it would be susceptible to any of those in particular.
Sure.
Renato, you're up. Hey,
Fish.
looking mighty weak.
Yeah, Vicious Mockery just to make sure we dull those fangs. DC 14 whiz.
And it fails.
2 psychic, disadvantage on next attack.
Okay.
And that is the turn.
Roto, as you look over the corpse of this were-rat, you see a very wounded carrion crawler staring you down.
Okay, that is concerning. But this were-rat leader lady, did she also have 2-hand crossbows?
Yes.
Interesting. I don't know what the fuck the action economy is for picking stuff up and then equipping it. Like,
I believe, like, object interaction to stow your sword, and then it would be like an action to pick them up.
Yeah, well, I think how it reads is if you pick up, you can use it in the same action because it's considered object interaction unless there's something to it like it's stuck or something like that. But I think just picking up a loose article is free action.
That's
It's just object interaction.
Yeah, if it's like not loaded or whatever, but I imagine it was
Yeah.
loaded.
But to stow your weapon, that is an action.
well then, I will somewhat reluctantly be dropping my weapon instead.
Yeah, drops free. So yeah.
Damn.
Pick up that fucking hand crossbow, which I'm trying to drop from Compendium.
I mean, I'll tell you that it's a D6 plus Dex damage.
That meets. How do you want to do this?
Okay, so this thing is roaring, reeling up, and it's about to like come flying at him. He jumps to the ground because he sees that hand crossbow, picks it up, and puts a bolt right between its eyes, and it writhes and waggles and stops moving.
Okay. And as the corpse of the carrion crawler falls, you hear the boom echo through the caverns, and after a decent amount of time of the echoes coming back and forth, all grows quiet, and you hear a familiar voice from way back here peek out and says, "All right, well, I guess I'll chip in to help. Ah, you all took care of it. I guess I didn't have to save you all after all.
I'm going to bury this man.
Well, anyway,
Eva looks over and is like, "You are a coward."
I scouted the rest of the cave for you, and it seems good. So here's your reward that was promised, 200 gold, and I'll throw in an extra 100 for dealing with the resistance we faced."
I find this acceptable, and I hope to never work with you again. Now we're going to take a moment and decide what we are going to do from here on out.
Rest.
Yes, but, well, okay, so we need to figure out, first of all, Renato's going to give 100 gold to Braidless and then 100 gold to Biba, and then pocket the remaining 100 for himself and Hiroto. We need to figure out what our characters know about the Were-Rat curse, right? I don't want to metagame, but...
We can roll for that, I think.
Well, what Hiroto's going to do is he's going to gather up as many crossbow bolts as he can between the two were-rats that had...
This feels like a thing that Braidless would have some knowledge of.
Yeah, I'll give you medicine checks on it.
I was gonna say, this
Medicine.
feels like a thing that he would know from his time with the Paladin Brigade. Where the fuck is medicine?
It's a wisdom. That's a good wisdom.
Apparently
Wow.
not. So fuck me. Dude, my rolls have not been good tonight.
I wonder if people in the Far East know about, like...
I mean, with this...
Oh, I guess they do.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
I'll give you...
Why
I'll
is
let
medicine just not
Hiroto
There it is.
will just kind of know all the basics that would cover I mean, obviously not everything, but all the basics that basically we would know without looking shit up, kind of thing.
Right.
As he picks himself up off the ground, and he's like stowing away the hand crossbows and sheathing his sword, he'll say, "We don't have quite the same creatures in my country, but I know of such curses and yada yada yada, basic were-rat stuff." And also, he notes that since he dove to the ground, his short sword that he's been using, that's, he sheathes that, but he has another sheath, and the sword falls out of that. And, I mean, it's a broken piece of shit that's on the floor. He realizes it, quickly picks it up and puts that back in. But, yeah, he carries around a fucking broken sword. Womp womp.
So, if whatever Hiroto chooses to just, release to you is, Brandon's choice. As far as
100% he's not going to hold back. I mean,
okay, I was gonna say, as far as
Brandon wants to start a rat club.
yeah, as far as common knowledge, rat bites, people just don't come back from were-rat bites, and you understand that there's chance for people to become were-rat, so you're able to piece together enough that were rat bites are probably icky for you.
Then I think we need to get back to town as quickly as possible. The temple there sounds like it might be our only choice.
And hopefully they can fix this.
I hope so too. I'm too damn pretty to be a were rat.
Like rats.
Okay. So, with us running overtime, and I have a bunch of shit I gotta do and be up super early.
We can figure that next time.
What I'm going to say as far as wrapping up this one, you're able to make it back into town late in the evening because I mean it was about sunset when you got here.
Right.
So it'll be late in the evening. You're able to get your long rest, settle in, do all that, and nothing happens during that rest.
I think personally we would go to the temple. I mean, Renato wants to go to the temple first thing before going long rest.
Okay. We can figure that out next time then.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Okay, so functionally, I'll go, you could start fresh as far as HP spell slots, all that, yada yada.
Sure.
And then we'll role play out temple stuff afterwards.
Gotcha. Level 4 or not yet?
I don't think yet. I think it's one more quest. Oh, well, whatever. Let me look to make sure.
I remember there was like something. I couldn't quite remember.
Leveling. Come on. Where's it at in this one? It's in a weird place on this one. Because there's a whole bunch of like how to build your character, and this is what a rogue is part since it's the starter set.
Sure.
Leveling up. Okay, here we go. Yep, not yet.
Cool. Just checking. Alright, dude.
You feel like out of all the quests you've taken, you're like 50% of the way there.
I got you.
You're halfway there.
Well, thank you very much for the DMing, my dude. That was cool. That was probably the closest fight we've had in this campaign so far. That was rad. Yeah. Well, if you guys have a good night.
Nope.
We can save
my friend.
We can save the goo tier list for later.
No.
Next week is a hard probably not, but I'll still be available on comms.
Gotcha.
So we can either do something a little more rules light. Technically, we could probably kind of wrap this stuff up because we don't really need a map for it.
Sure.
So we could do something a little more rules light or like a role play session.
I mean,
I'm down to hang out.
I am too. Yeah. I'm just if you gotta miss because you're out, that's totally fine. But
I'm available, but I don't have the hardware basically.
Gotcha.
But we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear.
All right. See you guys.
Folks, I'm gonna hop out too.